This video is sponsored by Serious Readers, the lighting company. I've been using their lights now for around 6 months and now use their lamps all of my painting and hobby projects. So as well as the adjustable neck on this, you've also got the head which can rotate around like so. There's also a ball joint there so you can adjust the light to whichever way you want it to go. So with the lamp, it's adjustable beam. There's a dimmer here, so I can take the lighting down or I can turn it right up, so that's fully controllable. You can also adjust the beam here by turning this and go for wider or narrower spread on the light beam. Then the light is matched to true daylight using the LED daylight wavelength technology. So the great thing about this is whatever you're painting, it's coming through as daylight. It's nice and crisp and clear for your painting, and also finer detail. So recently I've been working on my Adeptus Mechanicus, rebasing and painting up new units to the army. But these lights are fantastic, just for getting that daylight technology. So a true reflection on the colours. Fantastic for painting finer detail. No strain on the eyes here. That's the great thing about these lights. On top of that, you've got low heat coming off these because it is LED technology, and low energy use on them as well. So for all your hobby needs, you do need a decent lighting setup. So I'd recommend the Serious Readers lights. These lights are built here in the UK. They come with a 30-day free trial and also a 5-year warranty, and that includes the bulbs as well. So I'll put a link for these lamps in the video description below. And then when you make your purchase, use the code STRIKE7, and that's for any of the lights, the classic light, the Alex light, and the high definition light. And when you use that code, you'll receive a second lamp here. So it's this one here that you can see on the left hand side. So then you'll have the perfect setup for painting, just the cross beam of the two lamps for all of your painting and hobby needs. So check out the link in the video description below. Happy painting and enjoy the video. Alright, so welcome to this 5,000 points Apocalypse battle. A chance to take the Orks for a spin. Up against a classic foe here. James is going to field his Ultramarines, which will be a mix of Firstborn and Primaris here for this battle. So it's a bit like, what's the classic game? Assault and Black Reach?
Yeah.
Yeah, Orks
Except
is...
there's no Primaris at the time, but still.
No, it's a classic. So, actually some of the models I'm using, the older Defcopters here are from that original set that came out years ago. I had fought Orks versus Ultramarines. I don't think have we really done this game before?
Nope.
Not really. Okay, this is the first one. Yes.
Massive Apocalypse game with the new released Apocalypse rules, but not with the original.
No. 40K. Okay, so this is the first here, and it's one we should have done a long time ago. Orks versus Ultramarines. Always a classic. Yep. So this is a bit of a narrative, stylized game we've got going on. I have a specific scenario. James has agreed, doesn't know exactly what's going to happen, but he's agreed to fight against the Orks here, but there is a strong theme running in this game, as we shall see. So before I run through the list here for the Orks, I call out the Patreons at gold level. They get name shouted out at the start of all of our battle reports, including our big Apocalypse games, and also Patronic dice to use at some crucial point during the game. So their names are Andrew Swan, Bjork the Zog Puncher, so you can guess what faction he is, Carrick Uncle Thrall, the Silent King, Lord Commissar Charles Cranford, Chris Comiskey, Chris Heim, Dave Humphreys, Drew Gums, Dylan Moore, Unstoppable, Longbow BB, Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony, Maxwell Knuckles, Nathan Paxton, Nicholas Lucas, Paul Cook, Peter Almo, Ray Cross, Samuel Penaneri, Scott Costello, Carl Roden, the artist formerly known as Veej, Travis and Jen, Tyler Schwab, Tyler Summers, and Darren Gardner. So big thanks to them for their support at gold level. Plenty of Orks and Ultramarine players here for this one, James, so we'll get some Patronic help for both sides. So Patronic dice to use at some critical point during the game as well, just to help out at both sides. Also have silver level patrons, which I'll call out their names at the end of the game. And you can check out the end credits for all the Patreon supporters, including those supporting at bronze. So Patreon support helps support SSWG, where we're filming at the moment. It's a nice big space for us to film these big games. It also helps support the channel as well. And part of that is camera and gear, which I'm using new camera equipment for this video. Just set to the lowest settings at this stage, and then gradually hope to improve the camera and picture quality as time goes on. But a step in the right direction, renewing the camera gear, hopefully a better visual experience for those tuning in. So for this battle, Apocalypse games, the focus is to have fun. It's a chance to get all the models out here. So we've put together an Ork force. It's around about 5,000 points. And then James, we were going to say 4,000 points, but I had some spare Orks, so I said to James, just add an extra 1,000 points to make it 5. So he's just adding some extra vehicles. You'll see a heavy Firstborn presence here, and then also Primaris Marines, along with Guilliman himself. So we'll see him feature in this game. So for the Orks, we're going to run 18 command points here just for this battle, a large onslaught size game. So we have a Weird Boy here for the Orks. Just going to run through the HQ choices first of all. So Fists of Gork and Warpath for the 2 psychic powers being taken for him. Then we have the man himself, or the boss himself, Gutrippa, the War Boss, giving him a Power Claw. And then Brutal but Cunning is the Warlord trait for him. And then the Killer Claw is the Relic being taken for him as well. Then we have Gut Stitcher, the Pain Boy being taken here for the Orks. We have a Big Mech in Mega Armor being taken here as well. So he has a custom Mega Blaster and a Teleport Blaster for him. Then the second War Boss being taken is Grog the Whopper. Arda's Nails is his Warlord traits, it's -1 to the wound roll against him. And then the Relic is the Crushing Armor. So he can cause D3 wounds on the charge with his Shoulder Barge attack. And he gets a 4+ invulnerable save and a 2+ armor save for him as well. Then there is a third war boss here, it's Zog. I'm going to run him from the Forge World book, the rules being taken for him. There's plenty of HQ choices here for the Orks. Then on to troops. Ork Boys, squads of 10, 1, 2, and then a third squad across there, all equipped with sluggers and choppers. And then there is a Power Claw on 2 of the Ork snobs. All 3 have Power Claws for them. They're all inside dedicated transports of trucks, each with a big shooter. Going to run these as Goths across the board here for the Orks, so 6s will pop extra attacks in close combat, and +1 strength on the charge for them as well. And then really in no particular order, I'll start from the left-hand side. So we've got a Dakar jet here, as we have 5 Def Copters with their copter rockets, 10 Storm Boys, all equipped with sluggers and choppers. Then featuring tank busters here, 2 squads of 10, 3 bomb squigs in each, all equipped with the rockets. Dedicated transports, a truck just with a big shooter for each of those. Taking a Gorkanaut as well. The Grand Battery will feature here. That's 6 mech guns with Napoleon Git Smasher. It's a big mech with a custom force field to help protect and repair them. And it's custom mega cannons being taken for all 6 of those. Then shifting across, it's a regular battle wagon with Ard Case being taken. Then also taking the Death Roller on the front as modelled. Some big shooters on there as well. And then also the upgrade that gives you a 5+ invulnerable save and a 3+ armor save. And inside there is a squad of Burner Boys here, 5 of those. 5 Mega Knobs with custom shooters and Power Claws for them. Then taking 6 Killer Cans, Grotzukas and Rockets mixed in that squad. Taking a Death Dread as well. 12 Bikers. Squad leader has a big chopper. Nice to see them running. I haven't run those for a long time. And then just a chance to use older models. These are custom made buggies that I built years ago from all sorts of bits. Orks are fantastic faction to custom build your own stuff. So that's those. We're going to house roll these, and we're going to run them as Defcopters with their rockets, but they'll lose the fly ability. They can still move the same distance, but they'll not be able to fly, so you won't see them flying over stuff. But we'll run them as a squad of 4 Defcopters in this game. You all right with that, James?
What's that, sorry?
Oh, James doesn't know. These?
Yes.
Run those as Defcopters, but then just drop the fly keyword. Is that all right with you? What?
They've got wheels, not...
Yeah, we know that. I know. We're just house ruling it for this game.
So they don't have buggies anymore?
Not really, no. They're gone. But we're going to just protest and bring these back.
So the buggies are gone?
Yeah, but they're here now.
But the rules for them?
I'm making them up. But we can do that, yes?
Oh, if you must.
I'll take that as a yes. So we're going to run those as Defcopters here, but lose the fly keywords. They will drive around just to keep it semi-realistic for them. That is the list here for the Orks. So ready to rumble here against the Ultramarines. Exciting enough to see them finally clash with the boys in blue. So James has his own Patreons and channel members and so on. So I've taken all the Phoenix Lords, there's 9 of them, and we've put them with the Orks here for this battle. So just call out their allocations. So if you're a Phoenix Lord support on channel membership, we allocate you 2 units for every game that we play. So Chef has been put onto the choppers. Chef likes something choppy, so put him onto those. Daniel Cunningham's gone onto the Gorkanaut here for this game. Amy Almo and JP onto the Tank Buster squads as they prepare to go tank hunting for this battle. Then Michael Fry's gone onto the Killer Cans for this battle. Chris Comiskey's gone onto the Death Dread. Longbow BB onto the Bikers. And then finally Ben Shaw going on to Zog on the Warbike. So that is Phoenix Lords allocated for the Orks. Okay, so that's the Orks ready to rumble. We'll now take a look and see what James has for his Ultramarines. 5,000 points. Okay, he's just placing the last of his models. He lines them up so neat.
I do.
Alright, so 5,000 points of Ultramarines. A chance to mix Battle Brothers together here. Primaris and Firstborn Marines to fight alongside. And to fight alongside who?
The Primarch.
The Primarch himself.
Primarch of the 13th.
Glory.
Glory!
So we'll let James run through his list. Take it away.
Right, this is roughly 5,000 points of the Ultramarines. So we have a detachment of Primaris as well as some Firstborn Armoured Reserve, and furthermore we have Firstborn Terminators as well. So here we go. So we have the list, of course. We have Winston Adkins, who's representing the Primarch himself. Robute Guilliman. This is your character, Winston. And of course, he is the Warlord himself. So basically, Ultramarines friendly units can heroically intervene within 6 inches of Guilliman. And furthermore, I'm spending an additional CP to give him an additional command point after I spend it on a 5+. So Adept to the Codex. Warlord trait for him. The tactic for Ultramarines is +1 leadership, and if they fall back, they get to shoot at -1. So that's the tactics there, chapter tactics. So Winston Adkins, this is your model here. So we have second in command is the Primaris Gravis Captain. He is equipped with a power glaive, and of course he has got a mastercrafted power sword.
Is that Captain Akaran?
That is Captain Akaran himself. That is his name. Kato Sikaris has been promoted to Captain of the Phoenix Guard, Victrix Guard. So he's been promoted there. And then we have another Patreon. We have Marcus Fraze, the good old faithful Patreon that he is. He's representing a lieutenant, Primaris lieutenant. He's equipped with a mastercrafted power sword. And, of course, I've got to say it, the bolt pistol. So he is his subordinate commander. And I've given the Gravis Captain a relic, so he gets a 3+ invulnerable save, which is he can deny a power and he gets a 3+ invuln. So I'll give that to him to keep things simple. We have 3 intercessor squads of 10. So we have the first sergeant over here is equipped with a power sword, and all of the Primaris Marines are equipped with 2 auxiliary grenade launchers and bolt rifles. And the Patreons that are representing here, we have Ryan Woolley, who's a Primaris Space Marine, and then we have Sergeant Caudle and Jonathan Rays. Jonathan Rays, welcome back to the Patreon page. Thank you for your support, comrades. And then we have a Redemptor Dreadnought equipped with the Heavy Plasma Incinerator, twin Storm bolters, and then we have the Icarus rocket pod on the top, and furthermore we have an underslung Heavy Flamer for the Redemptor Dreadnought there. WYSIWYG with the Repulsor. I've gone for the anti-tank variant, so it's got the Las Talon and the twin Las Cannons. And everything you see here is all WYSIWYG, just to speed things up a bit. I know it takes forever and a day talking about what it's got, because it's so OP when it comes to firepower. And then we have...
You just describe all that it has, and then it usually dies on turn 1.
I know, it's just a waste of words and a waste of time.
A waste of words.
So we have a unit of 6 Inceptors equipped with the auto bolters, which is quite handy there. What are they called again, those bolters?
Assault bolters.
Assault bolters, yeah. So assault bolters for them. I've gone for a unit of 10 Hell Blasters equipped with the Plasma Annihilators. And, sorry, the Plasma Incinerators, I should call them really. And then we have Vindicators. Now, Vindicators are really good now. So they have Armour of Contempt, and I've paid the extra points for giving them the Storm Shields. So they'll get a +1 to their armour save now. So it's a 2+ with Armour of Contempt. So it's very, very handy there. I said that word, didn't I? And then we have Scott Costello. He's driving the Vindicator today. So he's in command of the squadron up there.
Right, big responsibility.
Big responsibility. With power will come straight responsibility. All right, okay. This is a relic of the past. I mean, look at that thing. That is old. You feel the weight of that, brother.
Yep. It's like a big lump of cheese.
That is an OP Venerable Dreadnought. So it's 100%.
More like a OAP. Sorry, carry on.
That thing is full of lead. And it's going to pump full of lead with its assault cannon. And its power claw underneath there. I said, language denied. It's power fist. And an underslung storm bolter for that. It's hitting on 2s.
Just hang on a second. Let's just have a proper look. Look at it.
You're just showing off the camera now, brother. Look, it is a beast, isn't it?
That's insane.
I've triggered some towel people because some dead crew are on the bottom of it. There. And look at the expenditure of the ammo cartridges if you look carefully at the base.
Nice.
I love it.
Just run that as a Venerable Dreadnought.
I'm running that as a Venerable Dreadnought, so it's all legit there. We have another Patreon who's holding the banner today. We have CJ Velasco. He holds the banner. for the Primaris detachment in the company in general and for the chapter. And then we have a unit of Thunderhammer Terminators, so Storm Shields and Thunderhammers, and then we have a chaplain with them as well. The Venerable Dreadnought is going to go attached to the Storm Raven. Now, each of the Storm Ravens are equipped with twin assault cannons, 2 sets of Hurricane bolters, and a twin multi-melter. And we have Storm Eagle rockets for both of them there. Coming in through Deep Strike, we have a unit of Terminators, a unit of 8 Terminators. One of them is equipped with a Cyclone missile launcher and a Chain Fist. And the Sergeant's equipped with a Power Sword and Storm Bolter. The rest are equipped exactly the same as you see, Power Fist and Storm Bolters. And then over here, we have a unit of Assault Terminators with Lightning Claws, so lots of attacks. I think they have 6 attacks base for per Terminator. It's very, very
on the charge.
Dicey. Yeah, on the charge. Very, very nasty. And very handy, of course. And we have got an Ironclad Dreadnought. It is equipped with Fragstorm grenade launchers.
Don't see these too often. It's an I always like this thing. It's an incredible model.
I've got another one.
Have you?
I have, yes. I will paint him. The airbrush studio is work in progress at the moment. I want to get these vehicles done there. So the Ironclad Dreadnought is equipped with 2 Hunter Killer missiles, the Assault Fragmentation launchers, the Ironclad close combat weapons, and it's got an underslung heavy flamer and the mega fisty thing, which is -1 to hit, but it's damage 5, I think. So it's pretty good. And then over here, last of all, we have 3 Predator Annihilators, and they've been upgraded as well. So each one of those is D6 plus 2 damage, and that's 2 of them firing. So it'll be a bit more anti-tanky capability there. And Sergeant Kronos is in command of the squadron, of course. That is it, brother. So, those that have viewed the channel many a time, I have to do my classic chart. I'm in a mood today, a good mood today.
An orc killing mood.
Orc killing mood today. Courage and honour, we march for McCrank, and we shall know no fear. Test out the new sound system of your camera, brother. Did your eardrums explode? Find out in the comments below.
Ouch. All right, so that's James's list. He said he's forgotten something here. It's patrons. These are like guard players, but they get like a dice roll during the game instead of featuring. So Daniel Baker, Marshall
York player.
Oh, Marshall Cummings, Maxfield Knuckles, Tyler Grizzle, James Ashfield, Devin Matthews, and Chris Comiskey. So James will use those as like a dice roll during the game just to assist the Ultramarines in their fight against the Orks.
Very, very soon, a new tier system is coming for more enjoyment and extra perks.
Right,
Work in progress.
All right.
Because a new codex is coming out. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been terrible having to listen to this for the last few days. The new codex on the way. James is very, very excited. And yes, he does plan to get all the new models and so on and so forth. But for now, we'll stick to Ultramarines here just to try and contain James's excitement.
I love them too.
You love them both.
They are being painted at the moment on the painting desk.
What is?
Oh, Discord members only.
Oh,
Little
right.
sneak peek. What's happening with the firstborn?
Firstborn. Okay. Yeah, James intends to keep them alive here as...
Keep the nostalgia flowing on the channel.
Yes. So you can support James on Patreon, link in the video description below, or you can head over to his channel for his own content and battle reports and so on that he's producing. So if you're big into Astra Militarum and Space Marines, especially Ultramarines, then do check out James's channel and subscribe. You have challenge games on there as well, different people.
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Different people come.
Yeah, so unique games from James over on his channel. Link to that in the video description below, and you can help support him on Patreon with his unique tiered support system as well. So that's the two armies ready to face off against each other. We will now look at the scenario and deployment next. All right, so this is the board. We will go around the table to give you an idea of what's going on. It's a ridiculous front of defence at this end.
Do you want me to paint more of them?
Where the yeah, James has done a lot of this terrain here. Some of it's club terrain as well. Just been put together, but this is a defence. The Ultramarines are expecting the Orks to attack from that direction. So the Ultramarines are expecting the Orks to attack from this front. You can imagine a wide front here with Guilliman in charge. Ultramarines spread out across this sector specifically, or especially on this bunker defensive zone in the middle. But James has said he'll participate in the game, whatever twists and turns they may well be, with sort of a narrative and a design of a scenario for him to react to as the Orks seek to attack the Ultramarines. But it will be Space Marines on the defensive, for the most part at least, and Orks leading a big old warg against them. So just before we go on to the scenario, battle mats are from gamemat.eu. There's 2 of them being used here across the board, just linking them together with this road network. That's given us the texture and base for this board. Also using some of their pre-painted terrain here. It's the Chemzone terrain set. Those yellow vats across there, the yellow containers across there, all part of the terrain set available from gamemat.eu as well. So you can check them out for battle mats, all shapes and sizes, double-sided mats available from them as well. And also a wide variety now of pre-painted terrain sets available from them. Also, link for them in the video description below. You can also use the discount code provided as well. All right, so we've got a scenario. Our scenarios are designed to have fun, also to annoy James as well, and also also to be narrative, like you can imagine it happening. So
your narrative.
Yeah. So the orange dice mark James's deployment zone with his Primaris Space Marines. So they can deploy anywhere up to the orange dice. They're sort of sticking out in a big long thing along here. And then the edge of their deployment zone is the edge of this bastion. We've said, or this defensive line, we've said to James that he gets these. These automated systems are working. This is
where they're going to be effective.
We're also going to give him +1 leadership.
Yeah, for that one there.
What one?
That one.
What one?
That one.
That?
Oh, yes.
Stupid. Why would you go there anyway?
Why do you think it is the double-headed Aquila?
You actually do get leadership.
Yes.
Right, okay. You can have that as well.
Glory.
Okay, full use of all the bunkers, flak, and so on. So there's a fair bit of DAC going on here. The Orks may well have an incentive to try and take out this stuff because it will be shooting at them. But James' deployment zone running across here. The aim of this game is James is expecting the Orks to come from this direction. There will be some, but I can't reveal too much to you. But Orks are brutal but cunning, as you shall learn in this game, James. And James will need to react to this Ork attack, but don't expect them all to come from the front, is all we shall say. Then across here, there's 6 objectives. Objective just here for the Orks to try and break through and get to. An objective on the flank of this large bunker complex here, one there, and then one across the other side. There's one atop of the tower, and there's one at the base of the statue.
You do realise that your trucks can't go through that terrain?
Yes, the Orks have realised that too, James.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course they have.
They're not stupid.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Right, and then the sixth objective. James, where is Guilliman? For much desire to speak with him. Where is Guilliman?
He's here.
Yeah, bring him over here.
Oh.
The game's going to revolve around Guilliman a fair bit. So Guilliman is the 6th objective. So wherever he goes, he's going to be followed by a little flag. So the Orks have to meet with him. Is the idea. But there's Guilliman atop the tower for now. But if he moves, the objective will go with him. That's going to trail around with him, so he can't hide. He's going to be worth victory points as well. Each objective is worth 5 victory points at the end of the game. So if you control the board and do well, Ultramarines will win. And then the Orks, they've got to control the table, go after Guilliman, and try and bring in as many points as possible. All right, so James has left the room here, so I can let you know what's going on. We're going to go for... well, if you know my Ork list at the moment, it revolves around the double war boss pincer attacks, like the horns of the buffalo from the film Zulu. So yes, there'll be a central part pushing forwards, but also For my current 2,000 point orc list, they attack in like a pincer maneuver with a war boss on each flank. We're going to do that on a bigger scale here. So we're going to flank the Ultramarines on two sides, with a war boss leading the charge from either flank. So one war boss to come on here, sweep through in this direction, and the other war boss to sweep in across the other side and to catch the Ultramarines in a classic pincer attack. That's the plan, and the whole idea is to converge on Guilliman to see if we can catch him. Perhaps a race between the two war bosses to reach the Primarch himself. So that's the plan for the Orcs. Brutal but cunning plan from them. Ultramarines will have to react. But for this scenario, James has Primaris Marines on the board, but Firstborn Marines to come in as reserve and potentially to come to the rescue. So to flip things around here, it may well be the Firstborn Marines that come to save the day for the Primaris in this scenario. So that's the scenario. We'll see how it pans out, but the aim of the game is to have fun here. If you enjoy this battle and it does work out well, then do by all means copy this kind of idea. You can do this all sorts of actions. You just need one faction to attack. It could be Tyranids, it could be any of the factions, it could be Drukhari, and you just have a defensive force to try and hold the line and stop the pincer maneuver from taking place. We'll now go on to deployment. It's going to be the Ultramarines here. Their defensive force to be deployed on the board. All right, so deployment is complete here. The Primaris element of James's force, the majority of it is on the board. So deploying like so. So there's 5 men inside each of these bunkers.
I've split them into
combat squads.
Combat squads.
Oh, right, okay.
So for survivability purposes.
Yeah, James can make full use of the terrain, no problem at all.
So they all count as bunkers.
Yeah.
So they get 12 wounds, 3 up save, toughness 8.
Or I've got to crack the bunkers to get inside. Well, that's fair enough. Guilliman on top, encouraging his men, waving his flaming sword, unaware that he's making himself a prime target.
They shall know no fear.
It's like the beacons are lit. The beacon's been lit.
The beacons are lit!
Oh, no.
The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for raid.
So, Hellblasters tucked away inside here. Banners with them as well. Captain Akran and the Lieutenant are with the men just there, bolstering the troops. And then at the back here, ready to move out, is the Dreadnought and also the
Repulsor with the first squad inside.
There's a full squad of 10 inside. Combat squadded.
I'll declare that the moment they get out.
Fine, no problem. And not an orc in sight at this stage. So, reserves for the Ultramarines, plenty. So we're saying...
reserves on the... before the game that we actually do with models.
No, so this is all to come on. James is elected, he's fine to do this. We're going to keep these off the board, so they can be called in along with the rest of the reserves as well. These units are all inside their transport vehicles. Then units have been allocated to the Stormraven gunships. It'd be great to see those flying into the rescue. Also as a ground force to move in of some heavy armour available as well. So that is the deployment done. James expecting an attack from the front. But orcs, as we've said, are brutal but cunning primitive beasts. We'll go on to the first turn of the game. So in this scenario, the orcs will go first. They will...
Oh, I see.
They will...
So you took me out of the room, knowing exactly what I'm going to predict. You will get first turn. It's all a setup.
I'll tell you what, James, we'll do you a deal. I'll cut you a deal.
What are you going to do? I'm going to win a Mars bar?
No, this is... I'm running this one, right? And you could run a narrative apocalypse after this in the next game. How's that sound?
How about if I do one orc boy versus an entire chapter of Space Marines?
Oh, please.
Just to trigger you all.
We'll go on to turn 1. It will be the orcs to go first in this epic Hunt Guilliman fight. All right, so we're on the first turn of the game. Orcs about to make their move. It's a pincer attack, James. So you're going to get struck. You're going to get struck by an orc war boss.
What's the next worst
on
scenario?
each flank?
Total envelopment.
Yes, we could do that next time, maybe. So what we do, Orcs are going to bring their force on. Pretty much everything they have will arrive here against James's army. He's going to hunker down here and survive as best as he can. But James's reserves will come on turn 1 as well. So the Orcs are going to get 1 turn to strike and to manoeuvre into position, to hunt Guilliman, and then James's rapid reaction force will arrive immediately as soon as his turn 1 begins. So it's about survival here. Orcs will make their move, and the Ultramarines must survive 1 turn. All right, so movement done for the Orcs on turn 1. The pincer manoeuvre has begun. James is bracing himself here. So, advanced moves made with these. There's no real shooting required for them, just to push up as quick as possible. So, gone on 12, then advanced move. Ripper's advanced move here. Tankbuster's regular, Tankbuster's a regular 12-inch move from those. We do have targets to fire at here, namely the Dreadnought is just through the gap there, and also the Repulsor. So then across here, the buggies, aka the Deathcopters, they've moved through just ahead of the main assault just here. Bomb squigs at the ready as well from the Tankbusters, ready to go. So that's this attack on this left-hand side. So this is Gutrippa on the Orc left-hand flank. Then across here, the Orcs are attacking from the front. It's their heavier hitting equipment. So killer cans on the left-hand side. Their mission is to break up and destroy these outer defences. It's mech guns arriving, squadron of 3, second squadron across there. The Gorkonauts turned up in the middle as well, getting ready to head off straight down the centre of the board. Then in an arrow-tipped V formation, Zog in command here with a flying wedge with the bikers getting ready to push forward. Oh, it's no, they've been practicing. Then the flyers turned up here, which we have to correct here. It's not a Dakka jet, it's a Blitzer bomber. This one we're going to run it as I've built it originally. It's the one with the 2 big bombs underneath.
In Apocalypse, you have to make things WYSIWYG.
Yeah, no, that's the way we're going to run it. So it's getting ready to go on a bombing run. Then across here, this is Grog on this flank. Grog the Whopper. Have you faced him yet in any games?
I don't. I think
You got a guard.
The guard.
Yeah, the guard battle. That's right.
It's all right. It's another trophy for Guilliman.
Oh no, that's the thing, James. Is you can fight back absolutely and get pride for the Ultramarines if you're able to withstand.
I killed Gutrippa.
Because the thing is, some people may say, "This is not fair on James." Blah 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 blah. But if James can withstand this, there's one word: glory. If you're able to do it.
And glory belongs to me.
So James is up for the fight at this stage, and then. Boy squads pushing forwards, advancing. Roll 6. This one's they've surged right ahead. They're parking at the edge of the bunker, getting ready to clamber over the top and into the attack. We haven't declared a warg yet. We'll hold it for next turn, all being well. Storm Boys have turned up here. Deathcopters, Grog the Whopper inside this, along with the Burner Boys and the Meganobs. Tankbuster squad across here. This Amy Elmo squad. Just there. So Phoenix Sword allocation, a little bit of a reshuffle, just switched 2 of them around. Longbow BB I've brought across onto Grog, so he'll be with him here for this game, as all eyes will be on the war bosses. And then over on the other side, we have allocated Lucas Brown. He's shifted across and gone on to Gutrippa here for this battle. So the pincer attack epic manoeuvre from the Orcs has begun. Surely the Ultramarines don't stand a chance. No No psychic phase. I know what's coming. I think we all know what's going to arrive here. About 3,000 points of Ultramarines. The Orcs do have the advantage at the moment. They've got to take full advantage of that. We've got to really pummel and hit the Ultramarines hard here. We'll see how we do. No psychic phase here. The weird boy is inside the transport at this stage. So we'll go on to turn 1 shooting for the Orcs. We've got to utterly obliterate the Ultramarines here. Bracing ourselves for James's own counter-attack. So we'll go on to shooting phase for the Orcs next. Alright, so first round of shooting. Go Tank Busters across here. It's Amy Almo's squad. As we can see through to the repulsor. Going to fire at that. We're going to fire one of the bomb squigs at it. We can fire any target as long as it's not an aircraft, so he can go after you. So this little thing is going to scuttle underneath and then detonate.
If he can hit.
2s. We'll patronise this one. So this will go to Bjork the Zog Puncher. Oh. Why not? So this will be the whole round of shooting from this thing. So 2+. Yes. D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds caused. So you can take...
-1 damage.
This.
Oh, I thought you were firing against the...
Yeah, I front of the tank. So 2 mortal wounds.
Mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds taken, yeah.
It's down to 14.
Right, now for the tank busters themselves. 10d3 shots. So that is 9, 10, 16, 21 shots in total. So on 5s to hit, -1 because we moved. 6s, +1 to hit vehicles. For tank busters, or tank hunter ability. So 5 pluses for hits. I've brought my Xenos dice here, especially for the occasion. They seem to be working okay. So that's the number of hits that have come through. So, trying to wound here. What toughness is that thing?
8.
It is 8. Force to wound. And it ain't bad. It's not bad.
AP minus.
I'm going to command reroll. Yeah, I'm going to command reroll. So
Your first and only command reroll.
that'll do. Oh, no, okay. Command point spent. I've also spent 2 CP here for teleporter for this. 2 command points being spent. Yes, no, he's off the board. He can deep strike in. Yeah, for command points for playing it, so both get command points at the start of each player's turns. Both of us have picked up a point.
What's the AP minus?
-2.
-1, Hour of Contempt.
Yeah, it is. Sure, 4s.
So,
Block
3
2.
of them through.
Yeah. 9 damage.
9 damage. I'm gonna spend a CP.
He's going to CP here. Do you
5
want
plus
to dedicate this to somebody?
5 plus I regain because of Guilliman. So
yep.
I'll do it now. No.
Okay.
And I will call upon
A friend in time of need.
a friend of time in need, Chris Comiskey.
Chris Comiskey at this stage. Okay.
Only command reroll in the phase. Oh! It's gone right underneath the table.
Give us another dice.
Yes! Thank
Blocked.
you, Chris.
Well done. 3 damage blocked, so 6 coming through.
It's down to
8.
8.
Still very much alive. No panic at this stage. Alright, so next. Carrick Uncle, Thrall of the Silent King. We're going to dedicate 5 power from these. Going to go into the same target. These are copter rockets, so 2d3 shots each. So this is just the number of shots. From Carrick Uncle, Thrall of the Silent King. That's 10. 14. 18 shots in total. These are... Do you know... I think it's 5s because... Oh boy, we'll check here.
vehicle?
Yeah, it's 5s because we're vehicles.
Stabiliser.
It's dreadful shooting. Forced to wind.
Failed.
Whoa. It is toughness 8. Yeah, right, okay. I thought we were going to turn up turn 1, pop that thing, and away it goes.
Instead, I'm going to pop
survived. So James has just gone up a notch on the glory counter here. So we're playing this as obscuring because of the height of it. So my other anti-tank stuff can't see these targets. They're nicely hidden away. It's a good parking, James. I have to say that was pretty clever. So perhaps you had some
free parking.
Had some kind of instinct that the Orks possibly may have gone for the outflanking manoeuvre here. So well done, surviving 5 power. I've not got much left across here really. I've advanced here, fired.
Oh right, okay.
That's it. Yeah,
This is good.
it is good
That's
so far.
brilliant for me, brother.
So this is not bad here for the Ultramarines. They're weathering the storm quite well. It's early stages, but the Ork anti-tank manoeuvre hasn't really worked out. That transport very much remains alive. Okay, we'll press on. We'll move further along across the board. Yeah, so really, I was going to fire from here, but these advanced, out of range, advanced across here as well. So 5 power on this flank is actually complete. So far so good for the Ultramarines, surviving well enough. A lot of the Ork as heavy artillery is at this end of the board, so we've got some firepower from these. We advanced with these as well, so there's no firepower from those coming through. We have got the mech guns. Do we ignore this stuff across here and try and fire at the Marines in the distance? We'll make that decision here, but there's plenty of heavy guns available. Alright, so across here, I think the Grots are not going to like these guns pointing straight at them, so we're going to try and neutralise these targets. So I'm going to fire one gun on here, this gun on that one, and this gun on that one. See how well we do. So dedicated to Samuel Penninary here for Patreons, for all the firepower from this squadron. So we'll fire here, d6 number of shots into there. So number of shots is 3. Trying to hit on 4s. We get 2 hits and a mortal wound, so we'll take a mortal wound and drop to 5, and then we'll try and wound. Strength 8. 2 come through.
1 comes through. Toughness 8.
They're toughness 8 as well. Tough enough. Okay, armor save.
3 up.
8 minus 3, so 6 up to block.
No, 4.
D6 damage. Semi-penary, 5 wounds caused. Drops down to 3 left.
Yep.
Okay, softening up the target. We'll move on to the next one.
Is this one?
This one here has taken 5 wounds. Drops down to 3. Next one. 4 shots. 4s. Good shooting, Grots. Good for them. Just the 1 wound comes through.
8 minus.
Same again.
Nope.
Okay, D6 damage. That's on this one here. Well done, Grots, again. So it drops down to 3. Okay, they're all on 10 wounds. That's how they start. So dropping down to 5 on both of those. So half destroyed. Next gun. Number of shots. Semi-penary. 6 shots. Nice. Grots are well prepared for this one.
There's minus 1, isn't it?
4.
Did you move?
We did. With vehicles. Yay. Sort of. Vehicles being pushed by Grots. We've got no mortal wounds and 3 hits. Come on. 1 wound comes through. Same again to try and save. Needing a 6.
Nope.
And D6 damage. 3 wounds caused. Okay. We'll go... No. We'll go 2 onto this one and 1 onto that one. With this battery across here. So this firepower Patronic, again, I want this battery to do well. Tyler Schwab for this one. He's got a habit of rolling 4 pluses for his Necron army, so that may well come in. Well, that would be exceptionally useful here. 4s to hit, 4s to win would be great. So D6 number of shots here from the first gun, going against this target here. Tyler Schwab, just the 2. 4s for hits. Nothing, and missed. And we take a mortal wound as well. Drop down to 5 on that one. Just no panic here. We've got the next gun. D6 number of shots. 4. 4s for hits. Missed. Last gun. Just going on this one. Number of shots. James is relishing here with seeing the Orcs not do too well. Just the 2 shots coming through. If I roll another 1. Okay, 1 hit. Finally we get a hit. 4s to wound. Wound does come through. Okay, so 6 up to block. No. D6 damage. Just the 2. All right, dropping down to 8 on that one. Damage coming through, but not popping any of these turrets yet. And they're not damage profile, are they? Just fire at full effect.
No, they fire at their full effect.
Yes.
This is skill, and they can never be locked in combat. So
can they not? Oh, so we do need to destroy them. Yeah. Next, we're going to fire here. Super shooters, all that we have. Big shooter and 2 super shooters into here. So, super shooters of Vindicators range. 5s for hits. 5s for wounds. 2 saves. Minus 1. 2 saves of 4 plus. 2 block.
None.
2 wounds taken.
Yeah.
Dropping down to 3 on this bunker. Then the big shooter. 4s because of grot gunners. 5s to wound again. Another 1 save. Normal armor save of 3 plus. James rolling at the other end. No, okay. So that was blocked actually. James rolled a 3, needing a 3, so that's fine. So dropping down to 3 wounds on this one in total. That's the Blitzer bomber done. Alright, we'll go Gorkanaut next. So I'm going to put 30 shots. This is the Deathstorm Mega Shooter. It's going to go into here, along with the 2 twin big shooters. Just tons of Dakka to try and hose that thing down. And then we'll go rockets into this one here, I reckon. So 2d3 with the rockets. 4 shots. 5s. 2 hits. A wound comes through, minus 2. So 5 plus to block. No, 3 damage taken, so dropping down to 2 wounds left. Almost destroyed, but not quite. Then we declared all the main firepower across here. We've got a Scorcher going into here. First of all, D6.
40 hits.
5 hits, yeah. 5s to wound, nothing coming from that. Okay. So, twin big shooters, we'll do 10 at a time. So the first one, needing 5s. Needing 5s. Just the 1 comes through. 1 save of 3 plus.
Save.
Yes, the next one, 5s. Just hosing this thing down with shots. And another wound comes through.
No.
Okay, 1 wound taken, dropping down to 2, almost got it. Alright, then we'll do half the shots from, just going to do 15 dice at a time from the Deathstorm Mega Shooter. So 5s and 6s for this thing. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. 1 wound comes through at strength 6, minus 1 on this one. So 4 plus.
Sweet.
Blocked, well done. And then 5s and 6s with the last of it here. Yeah, nothing. Strength 6, toughness 8. Alright, okay. Okay, most of the Orc firepower's done here. We are struggling. We've got killer cans available with their firepower. They're equipped with Grotzukas and rockets. I'm going to try and distribute their firepower here to try and block, or try and pop at least some of these guns. Okay, rockets, I'm going to split 2 of them onto here, 2 of them onto here, and the 2 Grotzukas out of range really, so I'm just going to put them into here to try and soften that up.
Just point blank range, shoot it.
So Grotzukas, heavy 2d3. So we're going to go 4d3 for number of shots. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, it's on 4s.
Yes, grots.
Because we're grots, yeah, not bad. 5s to wound, nothing.
What's your weapon skill?
Just throwing like bags of nails at this, and it's all just...
Weapon skill for grots, though?
Is 4s?
There's 4s all round. But
Yeah.
Orcs are weapon skill 3.
3, yeah. I think so. Killer cans. Yeah, weapon skill 4+. They're not too bad. The can claw isn't bad. We'll go for rockets. So first one is D3. So I'm going to combine 2 together here. This is Tyler Summers being combined here for Patronic. I don't really need one of these Patrons to kick in here. So Tyler Summers is the first one going across. It's already on 7 wounds remaining. Aha, maxing out. Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Now we're going to try and hit on 4s. Yes. 4s to wound.
Now to penetrate.
Tyler Summers! Why? I had the scenario all set up. Next one.
Bounce.
Still carrying on with Tyler Summers. 4 shots. Maxing out, or not maxing out, but getting close to maxing out shots. 4s for hits. 2 hits come through. Now to wound. 1 comes through. -2. So 1 5-up save to block that.
Save.
Blocked.
Bounced.
It's got to be combat here. I've said that for a while about Orcs. Firepower's okay from them, but really it's got to be combat where the deal is done with them. So firepower is complete for the Orcs. It's been ineffective, I think, officially. We'll go on to charges next. Now, interesting thing about charges, we advanced with most of this stuff. There's going to be no charges around here. The pincer has manoeuvred, but we can't charge. We advanced or moved. Not able to get into any kind of charges across this side. So James is safe enough here. Orcs have made their move around here, but not in a position to charge yet. But there are some charges across here. Orc units will seek to break in across these defences. All right, so charges taking place. We've charged across here and then rolled round, just trying to push our way up the board as much as we can. And across here, killer cans have charged and split, going against these 2 guns across here. So we're going to go for 9 attacks for the first one onto here. We'll give her 4s. Okay, we're going to struggle here. 4s to wound. A wound comes through. Yeah, strength 5 + 3. It's just the 1 wound comes through. 8 -3. So 6 up to block.
Nope.
No, all right.
You
So
Xenos dice?
3. Emperor, forgive you, James. One's come through. So 3 wounds taken, dropping down to 7. And then we'll do the same again. Cross here with this one. 4s. And then 4s. Ooh, nice. That's rolled that over. That's 4 saves of 6+. Just the 1 6 will keep you alive. No, finally. Oh, popped him. Okay.
You actually popped a turret.
Do they detonate? No.
They do.
All right, roll up then. You dare roll up. Okay, so target destroyed. Finally, one of these armoured turrets is brought down. Okay, so this is the fight here. Orc heavy units trying to break in across the Imperial defence, just hurriedly trying to silence these turrets as much as they can. This dismantling process taking place. Bikers breaking through, guns blasting away, trying to smash this outer defence whilst the rest of the pincer attack takes place. But so far, Ultramarines have proved resilient. So too have their defences, actually. Very impressive.
So resilient that it's 0 casualties lost.
I haven't killed a single Marine.
Well, because there's artificial intelligence, those turrets. They're not manned.
No, and you haven't lost a single Space Marine.
No, just taking slight damage on my repulsor.
Oh, boy.
So that was it.
All right, now it's the turn for the Gorkanaut. Crush. 3s for hits. We're goths, though, so we'll pop that as an extra hit. Okay. Then we'll go for strength 17.
17? 2s.
2s. Those 2 go through. I wonder if that's enough. Yes, it is. AP -4,
Yeah.
damage 6.
Oh, well, there you go.
Pop a turret.
Does it explode?
It's like picking flowers in the garden. Does it detonate? You dare. No, okay, right. It doesn't blow up. But Gorkanaut, nip and destroyed from him. Well done. Alright, so target destroyed here. We're just going to puff this up with smoke just for display purposes. But Gorkanaut has ripped. Imagine him just ripping the turret off. Oh, dear. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to say. Okay. So that's that done. Oh dear, imagination running right here. There's a Gorkanaut on the rampage. So good to see the Gorkanaut in the centre of the fight just here. I think that's it. Combat's resolved here for the Orks.
Oh, it's still alive. The guns are still alive.
No, they aren't. James was going to get to use most of them. He managed to pop 2, but there's two Leman Russ turrets left. All the DAC are available from across here as well. I advanced. No, I can't shoot. I advanced.
It looks impressive, but you forgot about the turret.
What turret?
There's another one there.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, we drove straight past. Okay. All right, turn comes to an end here for the Orks. They've made their manoeuvres. The statement's been made by them.
Morale?
A frontal assault.
Nothing.
No morale, no. So frontal assault's been made. The pincer manoeuvre has begun. We'll go on to the first turn of the game. James's reserves can arrive. Orks could find themselves in a heap of trouble here. James has a lot of stuff to bring on, and Orks may well take a battering. We've tried to smash the Ultramarines here by bringing on virtually 5,000 points of stuff, but we've struggled to make a mark. We'll go on to turn 1 for the Ultramarines next. So on turn 1 here, James is thinking about what to do. He's got plenty of units to bring on. Just to clarify here, so couple of the buggies, devcopters, and then firing across with the tank busters. We went across against the bunker. James passed a number of saves, but did cause 6 damage. You're saying these start on 12 wounds, the bunkers?
I think the bunker's on 12 wounds.
That's okay, yeah.
I'll check.
It's half destroyed anyway. It's dropped down to 6. But that was the last of the firepower there from the Orks. Those shots coming through. But let James make his move here. He's got the ground force and then plenty of reserves to arrive. All right, so we are on movement here on turn 1 for the Ultramarines. I don't think they're panicking. James's reserves...
We shall know, no fear. How many times must I tell my enemy? The Space Marines know no fear.
Okay, so they haven't shifted the line here. This blue line of defence holds.
Stand firm, brothers.
So no shift from them as they prepare to unleash bolter fire against the advancing Orks. A fair bit going on though. James hasn't brought all of his reserves in. He does have the option to retain some of them, which he has. Storm Raven gunship up here though has arrived, flying onto the board. Inside that, which Dreadnought is inside this one, James?
So you got the assault terminators with lightning claws.
Yeah, I can see those. Yeah,
that's with the Ironclad Dreadnought.
The Ironclad, right?
And then the Venerable Dreadnought
is across the other side.
The Chaplain and the Thunderhammer Terminators.
Got it, right, okay. Predators have turned up here, just touching into the terrain so they can see through and they can unleash some firepower support into the flank of the Orks. The Orks thought they were going for the flanking manoeuvre, but they've been flanked themselves in a twist here in this game. So we have to beat the Ultramarines here. I'll never live this down if this pincer manoeuvre doesn't work. Inceptors have arrived, so 2 squads of 3. Dreadnoughts moved out, starting to move up the road here to take on the Orks head on. And then we'll shift round to the other side of the board. Nice spread of play now across the table. So Orks trying to break in at this end. See the V formation moving in with the bikes. This is the Ork flank attack across here. Response. So Guilliman atop his tower, or should we call him Rapunzel Guilliman, has come down with his flowing blonde hair. He's down in the bottom of the pit now with the banner, directing the Hellblasters to move up and blast into the Orks here, being accompanied by the Dreadnought. Then across here, Repulsors shifted across. You kept your squad inside. They've not disembarked yet. Vindicators have turned up here as reserves, so 3 of those to unleash some firepower into the flank of the Orks attacking on this side. And the second Storm Raven gunship with the Thunderhammer Terminators, Venerable Dreadnought and Chaplain on the left-hand side. So most stuff has arrived now. I think James is not going to deep strike with these Terminators just yet. He's going to save those for later on in the game. All right, so that's movement done for the Ultramarines. No psychic phase here. You've got no librarians at all, have you?
Nope.
No, all right, so it's going to be a small psychic phase in this game. The weird boy is still inside his transport vehicle, although James may well crack him out of it here in the shooting phase. We're going to shooting phase, plenty of it for the Ultramarines on turn 1. James is going to kick off with a Vindicator.
Yep.
Scott Costello himself, this one.
Yep.
The command tank to lead the way. All right, it's going to try and crack open the tank busters here.
Devastator Doctrine.
Yes, it's going to glide through
so
the
it's now the new profile for... I'm going to do the Stormbolt just to get it done quickly. Just to not waste the firepower. 2 hits. No wounds. And now I'm going to do the Demolisher Cannon, which is D3 plus 3 shots.
Okay.
1. I will keep that because I think I'm quite confident of killing you.
Yes, go ahead.
3s to hit.
Okay.
2 hits. Strength 10.
3s.
3s to wound. 2 wounds. AP minus 5.
Go straight through. Do it.
It's AP minus 5 because it's Devastator Doctrine and the new profile is AP minus 4.
Ramshackle's not going to help me. Straight onto damage.
2d6 damage.
That's not too bad.
So 6 damage.
6 damage, alright, we survive. 4 wounds left.
Scott.
Okay, so the next one.
Check the range.
It's definitely range 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glory.
Stormbolter first. You have to do that first.
Stormbolter, yeah, I don't waste the firepower. Got to make the most of it.
It would be a waste if the main gun destroys it. Oh dear, we'll just let him carry on.
1 wound. No
1
AP.
wound. Yeah, 4+ to block. Be handy if we can. Yes.
Okay. D3 plus 3 shots. And that is 1. I'll keep that.
Yep.
So 4 shots hitting on 3s. Oh dear, it's terrible.
Okay, sorry, carry on. Looks like it's going to take a whole squadron of Vindicators to destroy a truck.
sure is. Strength 10.
3s to wound.
1.
He's failed.
Failed.
He's going to have to fire the third one.
Have to fire the third one. That's dreadful. So Stormbolter. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Failed that one. Okay, so we'll take a wound, drop it down to 3. That'll make it a little bit easier for the Demolisher Cannon.
Right, now, the Demolisher Cannon's primary weapon. Come on. Thank you. 5 shots. Hitting on 3s. That's better. You should die.
Oh, horrific. Right, okay. Well done.
4d6 damage.
Oh, you still roll it. 19 wounds. Okay.
19 wounds gone.
Oh, dear. Detonation. Well, we'll see if it detonates it. Yeah,
does.
rightly so. Oh, boy. Right, so we've got an explosion to deal with. We'll figure out the mess here, but truck's been fully detonated here by the Vindicators. All right, Stormraven gunship.
Yep. So I declared the Stormstrike rockets into that,
Yes.
as well as the twin multi-melters
Oh, no.
into that.
No.
Hurricane bolters and the assault cannon. I've got to make sure they die.
You want
mercy.
those?
No
Ooh.
contact.
Right, okay.
And then I'll just kill them a bit later on.
Right.
Let them squeal.
Go ahead. James knows he has firepower superiority here. He'll revel in this shooting phase.
But do I... No, do you know what? I'm in rapid fire range, more effective. Kill them.
Right, okay, switching targets.
Switching
to
targets.
The
So I'll do them
tank
first.
busters. We took 1 casualty, by the way, when we exited from the vehicle.
We'll do them first. I'm going to repeat this twice. So hitting on 3s.
Same Armo squad, by the way.
Sorry, Amy. Only have to kill them. 5s to wound though, because your toughness 5.
Mhm.
Your orcs. 3 wounds.
Okay.
No AP.
It's coming from this direction, so we'll take a little bit of cover across here.
Yep.
So we're looking at 5s, I think, to block. Doesn't help. So 3 casualties.
And I'll rinse repeat.
Yep. Tank busters very vulnerable once they're outside of their transport vehicle.
5s. Ooh, that's an amazing roll. Ouch.
Block 2, we'll take another 5.
I mean, the knob remains.
Do you know what? These would be out of cover, then I would have to take those wounds coming through, just to be fair. Okay, next.
Right, the assault cannon's going to go into the Storm Boys.
Okay, so we'll just mark this one up. I think that's a total of 8 casualties now. Like so.
Let them squeal. Let them die.
Yeah, no, Oak's taking a battering here. This is only going to get
Twin
more
assault
severe.
cannon.
Space Marines having revenge against Orks. There is a sweetness to it.
Yes,
Imperial
we
players.
remembered the assault on the Black Reach. We will remember our comrades that died. 3s to kill.
Ouch. 8. Ugh, it's just rinsed my squad.
And rinse and repeat.
With what?
I'm joking.
Say. Right, that's that squad virtually destroyed. Right, multi-melter shots. This is, you want to go Patronic on this one? This is huge.
Actually, I'm going to do the rockets first.
Right.
To not waste the firepower. So I will call upon
He's going to get his Patreons involved.
Devin Matthews and James Ashfield. These are my faithful Patreons.
So Devin Matthews will do the 2 missile shots here, so his 1 dice will become 2.
1 hit.
Okay. With toughness 8.
Force wound. Wounded. That's AP minus 4. It's a devastator doctrine.
We do get a 5+ invulnerable save, so I'm going to turn to my Patreons for help. All right, Darren Gardner.
Hello, Darren.
He's a beast snagger player. 5+ would be so useful. This is straight 3 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try and block this. Come on. 33.333% recurring chance. Yes! 8! Okay, thanks, Darren. Good one. Multi-melter shots. I'll stay around this side because we're going to need patronic help, no doubt.
James Ashfield.
So it's going to be 4 shots from this thing.
4
now.
shots, because it's heavy 2.
Heavy 2, yeah.
And vehicles ignore the penalty for minuses for movement.
Heavy 2 times 2, yeah, 4 shots. 3's big roll.
Oh!
Take it, they've all hit.
Yes.
4's to wound, though.
Yes.
Come on. Ooh, just the one.
Spend the CP
Yes.
to reroll. And I've already spent my CP for the Dreadnought for Wisdom of the Ancient. So I'm down to 18.
There is a narrative twist to happen in this game. We'll see if it's able to occur.
And I'll tell you what,
It's been written into the scenario here. We'll see what happens.
Come on, James. Yes!
What was that you just rolled?
That's a 5.
For wounding?
That's 2 wounds. So AP minus 5.
Oh no, I need help. Right, taking a big risk here. He does play Orks. I've picked up the Chris Comiskey dice. Need help. Oh, block
Got
1. Okay. Well, just hold it right there, because I'm going to command reroll right now. So drop me a CP, James, across the other side of the board. We're going to reroll the Chris Comiskey dice for total blockage.
Only 1 reroll.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah. We're capping it now for Apocalypse. Just 1 reroll. Here it comes. This is huge. Come on, because this will be D6 plus 2 damage. God.
It's Armour Bane.
Yeah.
So that means we're in 12.
Plus 2.
So it's plus 2. So
James
plus
Ashfield.
2 damage. Yes, I will use his dice for his moment of glory.
1.
3 damage.
3 damage. Survive. Not too bad at all. 3 damage taken. So credit where it's due. Do you know who we can thank for that? That suggestion to take that upgrade on the vehicle called Fortress, I believe. It gives you a 3+ armor save and a 5+ invulnerable save. That was Ray Cross made that suggestion.
Yes.
So that pretty much saved that vehicle. So huge. A 5+ invulnerable save is massive in 40k. So I'm going to take 3 and drop down to 12 wounds left. This shuttle bus is still very much alive. And you better crack it open, because inside there is a big, sweaty, angry war boss ready to hop out and swing his huge axe at something.
Might overwhelm him.
James intimidated by the boss. The double war boss pronged attack coming in from both flanks. Ultramarines trying to rapidly deal with it to cut the head off, or to double head off the snake here if they can.
Yeah, we'll do the Redemptor.
Ooh.
So it's going to supercharge its heavy plasma annihilator or incinerator into that one. The heavy flame is going to go into there.
Copters, yeah.
Storm bolter's going to go into there.
Copters, yeah.
And the Icarus rocket pod's going to go into there as well.
Holiday. Okay.
Sure.
Here it comes. Right, Tyler Grizzle.
Tyler Grizzle.
James says Grizzly. I think it's Grizzle.
Wait, it's token.
GRIZZLE.
Yeah. Moment of glory.
So all the firepower of this Dreadnought is going to be done in his name.
D3 shots.
This is with the Icarus rocket pod. I'd rather no wounds come through from this 2.
3s to hit.
Okay.
1 hit. Strength 7, so 5.
5's to wound.
That's wound.
Ah.
AP minus 2.
Right, let's take a 5 up then. Yeah, we'll try and block this. Make this an unstoppable roll. Patronic. Blocked. Oh boy,
Ooh,
well
good
done.
blocking today.
Still alive, yeah. God. Okay, shuttle bus survives.
Thank you, Tyler.
Right, Tiger Grizzle continues.
Yes. Supercharging.
The main gun. Number of shots. It's volatile, this one. 5, nice. This Dreadnought's not damaged anyway, so it's going to hit it. Normal.
I did
ballistic skill.
supercharge and I did apply Wisdom of the Ancients. So 3s to hit rerolling 1s. Reroll the 1s.
Okay.
Because of Wisdom of the Ancients. Use a core unit. Ah, beautiful. Ah, the glory. Strength is now up to 9.
It is. Oh no, 3's to wound.
3s to wound. Oh, only 1. It's AP minus 5.
Yeah, well, I'm going to patronise this one as well. Peter Almo for this one. Damage 2. Damage
3.
Damage 3. Oh, it's well worth trying to block this one. 5+.
3
Failed. Can't do anything about it. We'll take 3. Drop it down to 9 wounds. Oh, okay, we're alive, but we are taking heavy damage. But truck or battle wagon survives at this point. A D6 auto hits on the copters with a heavy flamer.
2.
It's the 2.
Strength 5.
Toughness 5.
4s. 1 wound. AP minus
2.
This is heavy.
Yeah, 6 to block. We do.
Rapid fire. Storm bolters. So 8 shots. 3s. I reroll 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. No. 5s to wound.
I'll get it now.
1.
1 comes through. 4+ to block. Yes, whole face is 4. Okay, right, that's the Dreadnought finished. Right, repulsed and Axel, 5 power's been declared, so James can take it away with 5 power for that.
So I'm going to do the Onslaught Gatling Cannon into there.
Patronic!
Yes. I will call upon my Patreon, Maxfield Knuckles.
It's going to turn this into Maxfield Knuckles
Thank
volley.
you, Tyler, for your help. But now I just turn for the 501st leader, Acadian Group. So, Onslaught Gatling Cannon has...
It's been declared into these.
8 shots.
Here it comes.
No reroll 1s.
And you're on 4s because damage bracket.
Damage bracket, yeah.
Strength 5 on this thing.
Yeah. So 4s.
4s to wound.
Kills.
4s to kill, yeah.
Safety minus 2.
Got them.
Yeah,
Includes the knobs. Oh no, the knob's already gone. Okay, target destroyed. Alright, so target wiped out. That's the Phoenix Lord Amy ammo gone. That's the first of the Phoenix Lords to fall.
Yeah.
And no doubt to the last.
Maxfield Knuckles continuing. Going to shoot
Some round that can disappear.
the Twin Las Cannon into the...
Oh, big shots. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. 1 hit.
Just keep that thing alive.
Strength is 9. That's a wound. AP minus 4 because of Devastator Doctrine.
Yeah, 5+ invulnerable save. Alright, so the combination of being shot at, plus it was Ray's idea for this upgrade. We'll turn to the Raycross dice. He is an Orc player, so we're looking for a 5+. This is the ultimate way for Ray to help out, to actually assist with the invuln save.
Come on, Ray. Remember you're a Patreon and YouTube member for me. Yes!
Last.
D6 damage. This is Maxfield Knuckles still.
5 damage.
Oh no.
And you don't get a ramshackle.
We certainly don't. Right, okay, so we're going to drop down to 4 wounds left. Oh, that's a nasty, nasty hit.
Now the Las Talon.
Oh, what? There's more?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead.
4s to hit.
This could be it.
1 hit.
1 hit.
3s to wound. Come on, Maxfield.
1. No.
Okay.
So I'm confident about here because the Dreadnought's just going to plunge into close combat anyway.
Yes, but I want to kill your
Oh, you're trying to get through to the big boss.
big boss. Yeah,
Right, okay.
Next up is the anti-personnel weapons. Into that. So I got the Icarus Heavy Stubber. 2 hits because -1 because of the bracket. And 5s to wound, strength 4. Nothing. And then I've got 3 sets of Fragstorm grenade launchers. Actually, take that back. I've got 5 set of Fragstorm grenade launchers.
I never know what that thing's equipped with. It's just covered in
Actually,
bits and bobs.
I'm going to spend a CP
To what?
to auto hit that one.
Oh, with the
Yeah, with the
thingy missile.
Advanced Hunter Killer Missile.
Mm-hmm.
And his strength 10.
Raised to wound.
3 to wound. Oh, come on! What do I have to do? Oh, mortal precision. Failed in the damage. Never mind. Right, so 5 fragmentation launchers into them. So this is 5d6 shots because it's lower than 5 models. So that there is...
Try getting 5d6 shots.
Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5? Ugh, it's ridiculous. Okay, that's right, go ahead.
So that there is 10,
17.
16,
Sorry. 19.
19 shots. I'll get those 19 dice out.
Alright, so need 4s.
And 4s. It's no longer a core unit, sadly. The rest are misses. And 5s to wound.
Oh, there's a few.
4 saves. And now this is just assault, I think. It could be heavy.
No, they're assault. I know they're assault.
They're assault.
Yeah, so we're going to go for 3s. Ooh, took 3 wounds. Ouch.
Okay.
Down to 1 wound left.
No. I was targeting.
Sorry. So it's actually 4s. So it's still the same result.
Yeah.
Yeah, lapse of concentration there. So we'll take that 1 wound, and then we'll shift 2 wounds over onto another. So we'll drop to 2 on this one. Okay, well there's a cluster of Phoenix Lords here actually. Longbow BB on Grog the Whopper, and this is actually Chef's Chopper Squad. So starting to take casualties on them. Actually, better mark them up for morale as well. They do suffer from morale. They're a squadron that they will have to stick together and take morale tests. Okay, so we've worked our way through a fair bit of the firepower here. It's been devastating enough, perhaps not as devastating as we'd predicted, but still dangerous enough. Tank Buster Squad cracked open and destroyed. Battle Wagon in serious condition here, and then the copters starting to take hits as well. We've still got 2 5-man squads of Hellblasters to unleash their fury against the advanced Orks. And what's he going to do?
He'll fire his heavy bolter.
Yeah, James will fire that now. You can quite clearly see the rotor blades, so you can go into the copters.
The Hand of Dominion.
Nice,
re-rolling, because he is the Primarch. They've all hit. I re-roll 1s to wound.
What strength is it?
6.
Right. 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s.
And that is 4 wounds, AP -1, because it is rapid fire.
Right. So 5 pluses to block. None.
8 damage.
2 damage a time.
Yep.
Ramshackle. Oh yeah. So 4 damage.
1 damage, isn't it?
Yeah. So we'll take him off, and then we'll shift 2 wounds over onto another. So Chef Squad. Half destroyed. Like so. Okay. Right. So which squad?
This squadron here,
Yeah.
or this team, we're going to shoot into them.
Oh no.
All 5 of them.
Yes.
No quarter.
Superheating or
Supercharge.
supercharging. One at a time then.
Okay, so the Sergeant.
Okay.
He on 3s. He hits.
Just pausing it there because I know there's some specific Ultramarines Patreons.
Is this Andrew Swan?
It is Andrew Swan.
Yes, welcome, comrade. We need your heroic
So all this firepower is going to come from him. Sergeant Swan, is it? Yeah, he's in the squad. So
well, he got a hit and he gets to reroll 1s because of the Primarch. And he hits. Thank you, Andrew. Keep them separate. I'll do the wounds for him now.
Oh no, so you got 2 hits already. You've already rolled up.
Yeah, that's for the Sergeant. This
Right.
is for the regular Marine. So he's done that. So Andrew Swan has got his hits. Now I'm going to do the other one.
Oh, James doing all hits now. Okay, here it comes. This is the 3rd one. Why did I suggest this?
Rerolls to hit
Ah,
because of Guilliman.
yeah.
In 6 inches. Oh, beautiful dice. Oh, a tear in my eye.
Next.
Oh,
Oh.
beautiful. Full health.
What strength for you now?
8.
Our strength 8, right.
3s to wound.
We are doomed. No. Where are you going? Here?
No, into... yes, into
Yeah,
there.
going to there. 4s.
And I get to re-roll 1s to wound. It's a shame it wasn't re-rolls.
Because of
Because of the Primarch.
Rapunzel Guilliman.
Doesn't do any further damage. But that is AP -5.
5, yeah, it's blockable. It's blockable. Okay, I'll turn to... We'll burn through Patreons early on in the game here.
Panic.
All right, we'll go to... This is Necron players here. It's Travis and Jen. So, we'll split these. Travis, 2. No. So I'm gone. And Jen... Yeah, no.
8.
Necron's no help at all. 8 damage. We're gone. Do we explode? Oof. Okay, we'll figure out the mess here. Warboss, Meganobs, and I've got to think about where to place these carefully. Warboss, Meganobs, and then also some Burner Boys as well. Alright, so disembarking here, lost a couple of casualties from this squad. The rest have disembarked quite boldly. We've pushed them right up here, so if the Dreadnought wants to go in, he can. And we'll see what decision James makes when it comes around to charges. So that's the firepower done from that squad. So we've got a second 5-man Hellblaster squad with their firepower to come next. Right, next, another Ultramarines player from the Patreons, Nathan Paxton.
Nathan Paxton?
Recently declared his allegiance.
Ah, yes.
Go. So that's the firepower from these, supercharging into them. So
Into
2 at a
them.
time.
Yep.
Okay, 3s.
Rerolls because of the Primarch. 1 hit.
Okay.
Didn't die. Next one. He rerolls.
They need direction.
So 2 hits so far. Third one, a hits. Fourth one, he hits.
This will be devastating. This will be utterly devastating. This is going to be the kill.
And re-rolls.
Yeah, here it comes.
And it hits.
Yeah.
Strength is 8.
Yeah, 3 to wound.
3
Roll
wound,
well. You're
re-roll
going to
ones.
wipe them out because I'm not going to get ramshackle here. Strength 8.
Reroll ones.
Right, now has he done it? Has he
80
done it?
minus 5.
That kills 1. That kills 2. Gone. They're destroyed. Chef's Phoenix Lord squad removed from play by the Hellblasters. No matter how many codexes come out, Hellblasters are deadly. Alright, well that's going to really annoy Grog here. His flanking force is being obliterated by the Ultramarines. So we've pretty much resolved, I think, around here. 5 powers done from all of these. So we're going to shift across now in this direction. So it's the bolter line holding against the advancing Ork machinery. Okay, we've done the automated systems across here. This flak gun firing down, just at the ground target, did cause a wound against the truck. Just ramshackle reducing the damage coming through. And then down here, lots of saves made on this. Just chipped 1 wound off in the end, but lots of dagger coming through from these turrets, having to fire at closest target. James reckons these can fire into close combat, even though they're blast, just because of the special rules that these have. Did cause 3 wounds against one of the killer cans, and we failed a couple of saves across here, dropping down to 10 wounds left on this thing, and that's about it. It was one success that came through against this.
That was the automated system.
Yeah, I'm going to check to see if it gets ramshackle. It's only a 1 damage weapon anyway.
Yeah, the caliber of these shells are lower than standard water cannon.
So we'll go to 11 wounds of this. That's the automated systems, they're 5 power complete. Just a correction here, lost a biker. We forgot about this one, so that one span round, shot one of the bikers as it drove past. Alright, James is going to fire at the V formation, who's intimidated by these bikers.
So I'm going to shoot the 5-man squad over there. Stood still, so I get 10 shots.
Okay. Dust Cloud, -1 to the hit rolls.
So it's going to be... I will spend a stratagem, actually, for Scions of Guilliman.
Okay.
Actually, they're in 6, they don't need it. To the Primarch.
Yeah, in range of the Primarch, no problem.
So needing 4s, re-rolling. Because of Dust Cloud. Dust Cloud. Who cares?
5 to win.
5 to win. 2. Reroll 1s. Because of the Primarch.
Okay. 3. -1.
-1, yeah.
5 ups. Block 1. Okay. Yes, 2 wounds caused, so 3 wound models.
Oh, how many bikes are there in that unit?
There's 11 left.
Right, so that's full house of shots because it's frag.
Okay.
This is the auxiliary grenade launcher.
4s, re-rolling.
Re-rolling. The Primarch. They're in the pillbox, by the way.
Yep.
4 hits. 5s, re-on 1s. 3 wounds, actually.
Nice.
AP minus nothing.
Grenade on turn 1.
No, it's assault. It's an assault, I think.
Okay.
Even though it's grenade, it's assault.
4 pluses to block. Alright, block 2. We do lose another biker, because we're dropping down to a squad of 10 now. So he's gone. This is the next squad along. This is the... So they fired.
Yeah.
The 5-man squad inside there. So James is firing this squad here.
Re-rolling.
Okay.
1 wound.
4 up to block. Okay. Was that bolter fire?
No, that's frag.
Frag, that's okay.
So,
Full save, 4 plus, yeah.
And then it's 1, 2... It has another 8 shots coming in because they stood still.
Okay.
That's why I didn't move them. Rerolling because of the Primarch. It's pretty good shooting from these little brothers. No
to
ones,
wound.
so 5 to wound. That's 4 wounds at AP minus 1.
5 ups to block. No, another biker. Knocked off his bike.
You can imagine,
slain. Oh, the shot's coming in, and them swerving, trying to avoid.
Yeah.
And then Zog's like, hold formation.
So, boy! So the other remaining.
Don't like
target-
these bikes, do you?
No, I don't like them.
Bikes have got to go.
It's gonna have to shoot into.
This thing looks great. Just clunking its way across the board.
Actually, am I in range of those artillery pieces? No.
Ooh.
I'll have to shoot at the killer cans.
Can't, they're in combat.
Oh, yeah, they're in combat. I have to shoot the Gorkanaut then.
Okay.
That combat squad there, except for him, which will keep firing over there.
Right, go ahead.
So, D6 shots. So, a minimum of 3. So, needing 4s.
This is a frag grenade launcher round.
Will hit. Doesn't need the captain.
5s to win.
Re-on 1s because the lieutenant. Marcus Frey's influence. No.
Okay.
And then the 4 remaining guys will shoot at the Gorkanaut because there's only legitimate
8 shots.
Targets. 8 shots.
I'm going to revel watching him try to wound this thing.
Revel you like, brother. You've already been wounded.
3s to hit.
Re-on 1s. Captain.
Yes, Captain Akaran, just in the centre.
Captain Akaran. Re-on 1s because lieutenant. He's 6 to wound. No damage.
I'm just wondering, my frontal assault here, I don't think any of these units can actually climb the bunker. I've got bikers and vehicles. If anyway, carry on. Go. No wounds?
No wounds. No. So, over here,
Yep.
I'm going to start peppering some wounds against that.
Oh, you want to go against this truck that's sneaking up? He's a sneaky truck, this one here. He's been ignored so far.
Yep.
Grenade shot.
Yes, solid shot.
Crack round. Missed.
Am I in 6? I don't think I
No,
am.
you're not. You're going to have to let it go. Sorry.
No!
And bolter shots. 8 bolter shots.
8 bolter shots.
Ultramarines have neglected to deal with this boy squad. Actually got a nipper in here. Don't usually put power claws in the regular boys squad, but I've got them here for this apocalypse game.
That to there is 3 wounds.
-1.
-1.
5s to block. Block 1. 2 wounds taken, dropping down to 8. James go Petronic on this one. Scott Costello is going to go as Kronos. He's really directing the supporting firepower here, so that's going to be his dice. Petronic to be used, and he's going after this truck transport here. See if Kronos does have the capability to crack it open.
He sure does.
Have you got a hunter killer missile?
I sure have.
Can you use it? Surely now's the time. He might not be here on the next turn.
Oh. Let's use it up.
Okay, single shot.
2s to hit because he's Kronos. He hits. Strength 10.
Yeah, 3s to win.
Wounded. This is AP -3.
Yeah, can't do anything about it.
D6 damage. 5 damage.
Ah, half destroyed already. Ouch.
And
JP squad's inside here. Another Phoenix still being picked up.
I really want to use this weapon. The high yield twin las cannon.
Okay.
2s to hit. Both hit because it's Kronos.
3s to kill.
3s to kill. That's a wound. AP -4.
Nothing I can do.
That's D6 plus 2 damage because the high yield las
2 plus to destroy. Or 3 plus.
and it's gone.
Yeah, 4 plus 6 is gone. Yeah, destroy.
Mission accomplished.
And then, cool, that was rapid. Do we detonate? We do not, but target destroyed here. Tank busters, going to have to crack them out. Alright, so that's the situation. Disembarking and being placed here. 2 casualties as they clambered out of their burning truck. Okay, we've got 2 Predator Annihilators left.
These trucks in here, are they trucks?
These are your buggies. These are your tank Defcopters we're playing these as without the fly keyword.
Okay, so 1 Predator.
That's all at 1 squadron.
Yeah, so 1 Predator is going to shoot into there. And he's going to declare his hunter-killer missile as well.
Go ahead.
Because I'm making the most of the doctrine.
Yeah, exactly. James will commit this one to Lord Commissar Charles Cranford. That'll be this Predator across here.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I will get his token out. Honourable shout out to him. So hitting on 3 hits.
Well done.
Strength 10. Toughness.
Oh, 5. 2s
2s
to wound. Nice.
2 is a wound.
Yeah, nothing I can do.
3. D6 damage.
You could pop 1 if you roll well enough.
3.
3. No, alright. So 3 wounds taken.
Cannons.
Yeah, next. 2 regular laser cannon shots.
These are the sponsons.
Go ahead. 3s.
1 hit.
3s to kill. This will kill one of the buggies.
No, does
No.
not. Roll a 1.
Going to go on to the next one then. So we've got this one.
High yield las cannon.
Oh, sorry. High yield las cannon next.
1 hit.
3's for a kill.
Doesn't kill.
No.
Failed.
Okay. This one James is going to dedicate to Paul Cook. Chance to really hit these copters here.
Now that
Buggies.
turret there is from Forge World. Out of date.
Oh, is it?
Out of production. So I did some modifications to it. It's like an extra armoured upgrade you used to have, so in case you were wondering.
Yes, I'm just comparing it to your regular.
So you got your regular turrets,
Yeah.
and then that one there is actually Forge World upgrade. So yeah.
Solid, yeah, I see it. Interesting, and of course magnetised.
I've added extra bit of green stuff to add the Hunter Killer missile on top.
Got it. Hunter Killer.
So Hunter Killer. 4 is a hit.
2's to
2's to
kill.
wound. Yep.
Got it. Go straight through. So that's them
Doesn't blow up.
destroyed.
And the low-powered las cannons.
Yep.
Actually, I'll do the high yield.
Just a fresh target, yeah.
Fresh target. Both hit. 2's to wound.
If you're clever, you can take out 2.
1.
Straight through. D6 plus 2.
2.
I'll do. My buggies.
Now the Sponson las cannons. Both
2
hit.
hits. Or still a chance of the wipeout. Both these wound. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, 1 goes through. D6 damage. 4 plus will do. Ooh,
That's a 2.
It's a 2. Alright, so 2 wounds taken. 2 wounds left on those. It's just great to use those models. I'm just negating the fly keyword and pretty much keep everything the same with those. Happy enough. A little bit flexible here for Apocalypse, just to get the models on the battlefield. Okay, that's the firepower from those. It's not too bad. I guess kind of mission accomplished here. They did take out the truck, cracked open. The tank busters, which was the main missions, they can be hosed down by the Storm Raven.
We'll do the
Inceptors.
Inceptors. And I'm going to shoot 3 of them. So, sorry, actually 2 of them because that one's out of range. 2 of them will go over to there. And them 4 will need to kill them.
The buggies, yeah, no worries. Right, assault bolter shots.
Oh dear, that's not very good.
Missed of a load. So these are all going into the buggies here.
Yeah, hitting with 3s. That is dreadful.
5 to win.
5 to wound.
Strength.
Strength 5.
Yeah, no, 4 to win.
wound.
Yeah, a bit of a recovery. 2 deadly though. 5.
AP minus 1.
So 5's to block, right?
Yeah.
3. It's enough to kill another one. And put a wound on another.
That's a copter still, is it?
Yeah, run these as copters, yeah.
There's copters.
So I've got 3 wounds left on this one. So there's 1 left. Yeah, it's like a big buggy-ish thing.
And then 2 more over there. 12 shots into the tank busters.
Yes.
Because they're a easier target, I think.
Yeah, look, so you got the model. I did model when I made these, the rockets on them.
They're needing 3s. And toughness 5.
Yep.
4s to kill.
Ooh.
6 dead.
Yeah, now just a knob left then. Oh no. And almost, no, there's another one left, but devastating. That's 8 casualties. That's going to really hurt. That's JP squad taking a horrific battering. So I just want to. These are built. Custom built, these ones. So it's the old Defcopter chassis and then the wheels from trucks and bits and bobs from different kits put together. I think that's the grot from the biker squad, biker sergeant, or biker knob from the plastic biker kit. Other bits stuck on, just showing you how these things work. That's bits of old sprue to join them together.
I mean, you could use it as a new car or something.
Nice. Same principle again, the old copter body and then the sprue, sticking the wheels on underneath to make these unique little orc buggies. And then like a bigger version of it here. I think I built those tracks, customized.
You did, yeah. You nicked my Imperial tracks.
Just made my own
Loot.
There's a few grots going on with this guy here. There's one hanging on at the back. So that used to be when you could do a big mech on a bike with custom force field. That was the idea behind that. And this big custom force field on the back actually comes from the Gorkanaut box. But Orks are fantastic for sticking bits together and kit bashing your own ideas. So firepower from the Storm Raven gunship's been declared. So 2 missile shots, 72 inches, going to go all the way up the board. Can't go into them, they're in combat.
Oh, they're in combat, aren't they?
Yeah. Gorkanaut.
Well, how about if I see if I'm in range? Yes, I am. I'm going to try and knock out an artillery piece.
Go ahead. I'm going to fire from one end of the board to the other, just showing off now his range.
1 hit.
3 to wound.
8. Wounded. 8 minus 4.
Damage?
3.
Right, 5 wounds, so we take some damage, but not dead. And now the 6 wound models, but target still remains alive.
This is into the copters / buggies.
Crosshair, yeah. It's twin assault cannon. 3s for hits. Storm Ravens have been pretty good for their firepower support in this game.
And 6.
3s to wound. Minus 2.
Minus 2, because it's heavy.
It's going to go. Yep. Target destroyed completely. Copter support gone, or buggy support gone. Gutrippa pretty much on his own now.
Multi-melter.
Oh no, this could be trouble. Patronic, too late. Oh, missed of 2.
3s.
3's to wound. Patronic, too late. 1 goes through.
Die.
That's the whole face, that's 3. It's totally fine.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
8 minus 5.
Yeah, nothing I can do.
I'm not within armor bane, so it's d6 damage. 2.
Ooh, 2. Okay, this truck's not too bad. It's on 7 wounds left.
And 12 shots with the hurricane bolters.
Hurricane bolters.
Tank busters.
This will truly isolate the Ripper if the last of these tank busters go. The morale's going to be wrecked anyway. James has almost blunted one of the pincer attacks here. He's hammered both for sure. It's the wrath of the Space Marines in this game. God.
5 to wound. Only 1. You're going to live. Your toughness 5.
Behind the sandbags, but doesn't help. So he's gone. Okay, and on to 9 casualties for them.
And I believe that is all my firepower.
Yeah, I think it is. Shooting phase is finished. It's been devastating here from the Space Marines. They have caught the Ork pincer in with a rapid reaction force, and the firepower has been deadly for sure. Not so much at this end. Orks resilient enough, but certainly across here, Gutrippa's flanking force has been all but destroyed, and then Grog's force taken a battering as well. But Orks still have resources left. We'll go on to charges next. I think James has a few. Alright, so charges taking place. Just the one. The Dreadnought's gone in. We knew he was coming. James electing to charge only the Mega Knobs, but Grog's heroically intervened anyway. Swung around here. That was the plan, just to cover the Mega Knobs if they were charged. James says he's going to direct his attacks against the Mega Knobs, though. He's going to ignore Grog the Whopper.
I think they're more damaging than those.
Right, go ahead.
So 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll 1s.
Oh boy.
All hit.
Oh boy.
Strength 14.
2s to wound. Nice.
Rerolling 1s. Actually, no, that's for hitting. Beg your pardon. Take that back.
This is a big roll.
And I will use a CP to reroll.
Oh, he's desperate here.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
8 minus 3.
Minus 3, right. So 5s to block here with our 2+ mega armor saves.
I could not find the stratagem for a further AP minus.
This is a huge roll. Really don't lose Mega Knobs. We'll go for the Artist Fallen as V. Jay's an Orks player, actually. So 5+ is to block. Big roll. Love to try and keep as many of these alive as possible. I would block 1. I'm going to CP reroll one of these. No, I'm going to lose 3.
D6 plus 3 damage.
D6 plus 3. Right, okay, so we're dead, yeah. 3 casualties taken. You're right, that's a tough result there. I was hoping those Mega Knobs would cause trouble, but that Dreadnought's been merciless against them. So well done to James for that. So 6 attacks left. I'll fight back with those. I've spent 4 CP for them to pop extra hits on 5s for Goths, and then to give them +1 damage as well. So we damage 3, which will become damage 2 against that Dreadnought. So I need a really good roll here. 5s and 6s will be fantastic if we can do it. Yeesh. Okay, so they're on 3s to hit because the war boss nearby. That 5 pops an extra hit. And that's about all I can do. I had 3s to wound at strength 10. Okay. And command reroll has been used already this phase. So -3, -2. So 3 saves of 5+. Each one's damage 2. Quite pitiful, really.
I'm going to do an honourable shout out to.
Oh, he's going to patronise the
Marshall
roll as well.
Cummings.
Marshall Cummings.
This is his dice roll to save the Dreadnought.
Okay, his 1 dice becomes 3.
Yep.
5+.
Saved 1.
All right, 4 damage taken.
Is it 2 damage a time?
It is now, yeah. It would be 3, and then -1.
-1 because of Dreadnought's ability. Thank you, Marshall.
Yeah,
So
got ourselves
down to 10.
locked into a combat now against this Dreadnought here. It really is helping to save
down
this
to
flank.
9. Beg your pardon. It's got 13 wounds.
All right, so we'll go to Grog de Whopper next. So his profile is in here. War Boss and Mega Armor, 5 attacks. So he'll hit on 2s. He's not going to do too much damage yet. No, he really is not. Okay, so 3 come through. And we'll be on strength 9 or strength 10. 3s to wound. Oh, he has struggled. Usually he does so well. 1 comes through. Armor of Contempt, yeah. So it's the huge chopper. Its damage is -3. So it becomes -2. And it's 2 damage. It becomes just 1 damage. He's not cut out here for taking on the Dreadnought. James could block. This is Longbow BB fighting.
Who's that Patreon that's an orc name?
Zog the Git Puncher.
That's him.
He's on your team as
He's
well.
on my team as well.
Okay. And you're going to use it against me? It's disgraceful. Don't do it, Zog. No. Ha! That is a defiant no. Serves you right for doing that.
Player.
I'd say so. Dropping down to 8 wounds left. But Dreadnought very much alive here. Orc struggling to bring it down. So the original plan was for James to add, with his ego, the Ultramarines, to direct all of his attacks against Grog, the Whopper, and then have that full sledgehammer squad of Mega Knobs to bring the Dreadnought down was the idea. Can we just roll up to see what you would have done if you had have chosen to go against Grog the Whopper?
Okay.
5 attacks. Just to see. Just really want to know what would have happened.
So 5 attacks.
3s.
3s. Re-rolling because of Wisdom of the Ancients. He would have got the full 5 hits.
Okay.
Strength 14.
Okay. And our toughness is 6.
So we've been
2s to wound. Hard as nails. 3s to wound.
All wounded anyway.
All wounded. Okay.
AP -3.
-3. So I've got a 4+ invulnerable save.
That's why I didn't go for him.
Would have passed all of them except 1.
That would have been D3 plus 3 damage.
Yeah. So would have survived. Because I think we're 7 wound model. Yeah, we're 7 wounds. Roll a 1. All right. So would have survived, would have taken damage, but Grog would have survived. Yeah. And okay.
I know what it's like. I did see a few of your battle reports.
Well, you have. James has done his research. Okay, so that's that. Combat resolved. Well done, though, to the Ultramarines. They have been resolute here, and they're quite devastating in their response to this Orc attack. It's been brutal from them. Okay, turn finished. A bit of morale has been resolved, and melee across here. Stripped another 3 wounds off of this, but still struggling with killer cans to try and take that thing down. Just try and nip the end of the barrel off, I think, here, and struggling against it. Grot's in a lot of confusion. Then across here, morale bust and gone. So that's the JP squad removed from play. Across the other side, the Burner Boys, casualties removed for morale as well. Storm Boys, just the 1 model left, busting morale. Also, Mega Knobs passed. It's no further casualties for them. And the Bikers, they failed, but used breaking heads. It was worth it. Took 2 mortal wounds instead of the models that would have been removed for rolling 1s for combat attrition. So that is the turn finished. I would say it's gone well for the Ultramarines here. They are set to repulse this Orc sneaky attack. The early stages, though, we'll go on to the second turn of the game. But the Orc assault here has been well and truly blunted. Ultramarines fighting away tenaciously to protect their beloved Guilliman here in this customised narrative scenario. The pincer attack hangs in the balance here. Surely it's run out of steam at this stage. But the Orcs will press on. They're crazed maniacs for sure. Their blood is up. And we'll declare a warg, but there's not much left to hear the call. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Orcs next. Right, so turn 2 here for the Orks. Units starting to disembark from their transports. Obviously, a WAG has been declared. You should be an Ork player, James. You should. Come join us. So, disembarking from here, advanced moves, except with the weird boy, but pushing up here, this is the knobs. Gut Stitcher. Trucks moved up to shield. Going to go after the Inceptors. Gutrippa, no. He has rolled a 1. Then Command rerolled and got 6 for his advance. So he's scooting along the road across here to head off towards Grog de Wappa, the 2 war bosses to combine. Then disembarking across here, shifting onto the objective with this, and then we're going this way with the boys to take on the front line. The thin blue line holding the front. Maintaining close combat across here. Napoleon Git Smasher, switch of tactics, abandoning the guns, and he's going to head off to support this. Restoring the wound back up to full strength. And then we're just going to sit here and charge these, try and break through, is the intent with that. Guns just holding position, no real need for them to move. Bikers, nice quick move from them, not advancing those, so Dakar is available from these. Truck is empty and didn't move actually. So I'm going to swing it to... Yeah, there's no really anywhere to go, really. I could go and grab that objective, but don't think I really need to at this point. So I'm just going to park up here neatly. And this one here can just...
Neatly.
Nice neat parking. They've done their job. They've ferried the boys across. You can see the boys have disembarked, moved to here. Not advancing just to let off some pistol shots. Not advancing here as well. Going to go after the Hellblasters. Going to slam a squad into each of those. Maintain close combat across here. One burner boy sneaking. One big mech in mega armor moving through. He's got a teleport blaster and a custom mega blaster as well. So decent firepower available from him. So trying to address some of the stuff across here. I don't think really we can go after these. They're too far away. And our anti-tank equipment has been destroyed by James, cleverly. And that, I think, is pretty much moving. Ah, no. Dropped a big bomb flying across on Guilliman's head. He escaped, but the banner next to him took 4 mortal wounds. And then we missed these 2 squads as well. 1 bomb has been dropped. That's movement done. Psychic phase next. Fists of Gork, quite straightforward if it goes off, which it does on a 9. So that ability has been given. I'll put a 6 on the Ripper just to mark up that he's been given some extra attacks and extra strength. He's been psyched up here by the weird boy. That's psychic phase done, shooting phase next. No, it's been blocked. That's weird. So who's it done that?
The Gravis Captain, because he has a Santic Halo relic.
Right, and that's range.
1 power. 24.
Yeah, James just rolled up there. I just rolled high enough and has stopped that from going through. And that's just an insult to the Orks. We're going to shooting here. I think melee is going to be the main forte for them, but we'll see what we can do with shooting. All right, so shooting phase resolved here. Pressed ahead and got all of it done for the Orks. Not been too impressive. Bunker was popped though. Destroyed this thing across here, and James's Marines have disembarked. So they've just landed just there. That was firepower coming through from the guns and the Gorkanaut. Right, then across here, popped this one, and then it detonated and blew up. Caused 3 mortal wounds across here. 3 mortal wounds. Yeah.
2d6 blast radius.
So we've got ourselves a real maze to try and get through of exploding turrets here. It took 2 mortal wounds on him.
It was you that set up the defences.
Took 2. 3 mortal wounds taken on him. So he's dropped down to 21. Can't fire those into close combat. They're blast weapons. 110 shots from the bikers coming through, stripping a couple of wounds away from the bunker. Sluggers and choppers, or sluggers firing through here and through here, no damage coming through. And then the super shooter firing into the bunker as well, no damage coming from that. And that is pretty much it here for the Orks. Stripping wounds away from this thing down to just 1 wound left on that one, and that is it. So turret defenses, 1's locked in combat, 3 destroyed, 1 left over on this flank. Across here, all 4 still alive. This one on 8, 7, and then just 1 wound left on that. We'll go on to charges. This is the main focus here for the Orks, to go into close combat. So now we shall reveal one of the twists that's been written into the scenario. Yes, this is a flank attack, a pincer attack from the Orks, but Orks have an ego problem. Only 1 boss can take on Guilliman. One of those bosses has to go. So Ripper shall charge the Dreadnought, and he shall charge Grog. He doesn't want a second war boss on the board. Only 1 boss is big enough to take on Guilliman. They've always had an ego problem, these two. And it's amazing that they've tolerated each other.
So you're telling me...
What?
The most ill-disciplined thing ever That you're having a civil war amongst your own ranks.
Yeah, there's no way that 2 war bosses are going to agree to take on Guilliman. One of them has to go. Gripper's going to charge. He's going to go into Grog the Whopper. Going to eliminate him, knock him down. Won't kill him, but we just want to knock him out. Knock him out. And then take on the Guilliman and take the glory is the idea. Because we like glory too, but we do it
That's fine. I don't care.
We do it in an unhonourable way. So charge. The Ripper. In he goes. 6 inches will do it. So he plunges into the Dreadnought.
Who's this? Lucius Brown.
I know. Well, yeah, we've got Lucas Brown, Phoenix Lord going against Longbow BB as well. But 2 war bosses.
I did not know about this.
About to clash. Realistic?
Well, it's the Orc thing to do.
Okay, you can imagine it.
Ultramarines are like,
yeah, they're happy enough.
Carry on. Oh, now I know why you did this scenario. So it's the battle between the war bosses.
It's an ego battle.
So how many war bosses do you have in this field?
Well, there's 3.
Well, why don't you ally as a team
there's Zog.
and kick them on?
Yeah, maybe Zog's got ambitions. Maybe whilst these 2 are fighting out, bickering, Zog's the one that takes the glory. Who knows what's going on out of here? But these 2 war bosses, the idea is that they cannot tolerate the possibility of one of them taking the glory with Guilliman. So the idea is to knock him out. Either one, whoever survives. It could be Grog the Whopper that turns around and gives Gutrippa a full-on hit in the face and knocks him down.
You have to have comedy in 40k, and this is just
So
hilarious.
it's going to be a memorable moment here for the Orc faction on the channel. We've got a bit of infighting going on, the 2 war bosses, and a bit sneaky from Gutrippa. He's not even calling him out. He's just going to sneak up and try and knock him down.
And it's a reward for those that have continued to watch this battle. So you get to see great
a twist.
entertainment.
Yes, there it is. That's the twist to take place. So we need a nice, clean knockout here against one of these war bosses. Then we can move off and take on Guilliman. Where is Guilliman? Very much desire to slaughter him. He's in there. Right, okay.
Oh, he's going to get stuck in.
James very graciously going to let me finish off my shooting phase. We forgot about him. He's tucked in amongst the buildings there. It is the war boss. It's the big mech in mega armor. So we're going to fire inside of that tank. So we'll patronise this one. So we'll go Dylan Moore on this one. So D3 number of shots. This is the custom Mega Blaster. 3 shots. Thank you. 4s for hits. 1 hit comes through. 4s to wound. Yes. Okay. -3. -2. I just taken a mortal wound as well because I rolled a 1 to hit. So James can roll a save here of 5+ on this vehicle.
Nope.
No, all right. D6 damage. 2 wounds taken. Teleport blaster. D6 shots. Yes!
If you can hit.
If we can hit. 4s. Brilliant. Strength 8. Come on.
You done it? No.
1 comes through. AP -3. No, it's only AP -2. It drops to -1. Armor of Contempt. That rule that's been a massive help.
4.
And blocked. Well done. That would have been 3 damage. Okay, so that's that done. Stripped a few wounds away. We'll press on with charges here. All right, so charges have taken place. We've got what we wanted here, which was a big smash up. Orcs against Ultramarines. There's a big fight taking place across here. All units going in. James did use regular Overwatch. Only caused 1 wound though. Passed a couple of saves, and then also feel no pain coming from the gut stitcher here for the pain boy. We've seen that melee take place across there. That's going ahead. Boys have gone in across here, so we've got this fight taking place. Orc boys fighting their way against the Primaris Marines over on this flank. Continuing melee across here. Gorkonaut's gone in. Dog's gone in to try and put some damage and finish off the bunker. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Across here, a devastating. What's the stratagem called?
Defensive focus.
Defensive focus. 3 units firing Overwatch together. Absolutely.
4, but,
Yeah, absolutely battered this unit across here of all boys as they went in. Just the knob survives. The Stormboy reckon he can jump over enemy units. He's gone in to try and strip off the last wound from the banner. Guilliman's heroically intervened as well, so he is doomed. We'll see if we can just get a chop against that banner if we can. Boys have gone in against here, so another Orks, Marines, combat taking place against the Hellblasters, and this melee taking place across here with Warboss shenanigans going on. 1 Burner Boy, and then the Big Mech in Mega Armor going in against the tank with just 6 wounds left. So multiple melees across the board. Tick tock, time is running out here for the Orks. James's reinforcements pushing up the board. And fully loaded out Storm Ravens with Terminators and Dreadnoughts. It's going to be real nasty. And Deep Striking Terminators. Orks are taking a serious battering here. We've got to do well in close combat. Pressure on them. So we'll go on to combat resolution next. Right, I'm just going to fight first with Ripper. It's a score that has to be set. We've been wondering this, who is the biggest boss for a good while. This is a chance on the big stage to prove it. Ripper, for my Warlord trait to work, I have to direct all my attacks against.
So your objective is...
It's just a quick...
You don't care about the scenario. You just.
But I don't know he does. This is it. This is the overall... It's for the greater good here for the Orks.
Greater good. Now you're talking Tau language, which
The Orks,
I find really offensive.
The Orks have to know who the biggest boss is. Otherwise it's going to spread seeds of doubt and confusion, you see. So we're going to go for 6 attacks on the charge. We're going to put them into grog. We've got to bring him down. We're just going to knock him out here. It's just a humane bump on the head. 2s. 2 extra hits come through as well.
Does the other war boss get to fight back?
When you if he survives. Oh, these two have it out, but the idea is the Ripper will just quickly bring him down. 2s to wound becomes 3s to wound. Arda's now just blocked 3. Who rolls the saves?
You do.
No, you're not an Orc player. Well,
Exactly.
we're
You
stuck.
do.
I can't roll them. I know who could roll them.
Zog. Man.
No, Dave Humphreys is an Orc player. So I'm going to fight against Dave. This is Dave's roll. Dave can use the Xenos dice. You want to use the Xenos dice, Dave? Yes. Okay, no problem. Here it comes. 4+ invulnerable saves. So if I was to ask Dave, would he want to use a command reroll? He would say yes. So Dave's going to command reroll. Would Dave use a Patreon? No, that's too weird. Right, okay, here we go. So this is Dave's CP reroll of a 4+. No, it's gone. All right. So you can just lay grog. Well, he's out of it, James. So he can go. And that's Longbow
What
BB
would grog
Phoenix.
have done to Ripper?
Yeah, well, we could swing back, see what would have happened. By all means.
It's like the Marvel series. What if?
5 attacks, base 6. 6 is a good. All hit, popped an extra. Would it have been enough to take out Ripper? 3s to wound. James loves this. 5+ invulnerable saves. 6 wounds caused. I would have survived. Nope, I would have died. Oh, they would have taken each other out.
So technically, it's a draw.
No. Ripper has a 1 brain cell more and has taken advantage here. He's a little bit more cunning. It's the cunning side of things. They're both solid as a rock, but he's a little bit more cunning. He's sneaked up on Grog the Whopper. Grog shouting at the Meganobs to bring the Dreadnought down. The Ripper walks up behind and knocks him clean out here. There's only 1 war boss now on foot, at least. That's a warning to Zog if he has any ambitions. So you can remove him from play. Grog the Whopper brought down and out for the rest of the battle. All right, so that's that resolved across there. That to unlock, for me to one of these war bosses to attack Guilliman, I had to bring one of the war bosses down as part of the scenario here. So it's a bit of an ego resolution, but that's been done. So the question is now, does James want to interrupt play?
Yes.
Oh, where?
There.
Here against the Orc Boys. Oh, right, okay. So, all right, so the Hellblasters are going to try and repulse the Orc Boys as they attack. Who's the biggest boss? Who's the biggest boss? Say it.
Him.
Oh, right. Oh, dear. Just got to keep going. Ripper's got to survive. He's got to get to Guilliman. If you're the biggest boss, then you've got to head towards me.
I'm going to do adaptive strategy.
Hello?
Yes? What?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I'm going after him.
You are going to go after him?
Yeah,
right, okay.
I'll charge you and just put you out of your misery again. I'm very tempted to spend another 2 command points.
To repulse the boys.
To adaptive strategy. So it'll be a further AP minus.
Ooh, yes, just the one just to stop me from getting an armor save. Okay, make that decision, James.
No,
He's not. Okay. Here come the attacks then. No sergeant there, so 15 attacks.
No sergeant there, but the Primarch's right behind them. And that means they'll get to re-roll all their failed hit rolls.
Which is a heap.
Yes.
Threes for hits. It's been a tough one for the Orks. I thought I was writing a scenario where the Orks were going to cause absolute devastation, but James has rebounded very well. Plus, Orc infighting hasn't helped.
So you've got to make 5 saves of 6+.
Okay. Could have been worse. Well, yeah, it's pretty bad. Lost half the squad. Okay. So, no further interrupts to take place. I think for this size game, just capping on the stratagems is pretty good, really. Just stop the multiple rerolls and so on. It's a bit more sensible. But that's the only interrupt that can take place. Orc charging units now free to fight. All right, Power Claw first of all. 6s would be great.
1 hit.
Yeah, just the 1 hit. Go. 2's to wind. Yeah, wind comes through. -3, -2. 5+. I'll get you. All right, 1 nail blaster slain.
Damage.
Damage 2.
Kills 1. 4+, I get to activate. Yep. He'll fight again.
Go ahead.
Rerolling to the Guilliman. He'll hit. And not wound.
Okay. Then the other 4 boys. 2 attacks base. Wog charged. With the chopper, sorry. Something like that. Not as deadly as it could have been. 3s for hits we're looking for. These red dice are dreadful for combat. Look at that. Popping an extra 3 though for Goths. 5's to win. I think it's strength 6. Or 3's to win, sorry. Strength 6.
Strength 6?
Yeah, so strength 4 base. +1 for Wog. +1 for Goths on the charge. So 4 saves.
4 saves of 3+.
Yeah, no minuses. Well, there is a minus, but it's armor contempt.
Contempt.
Yeah.
Is it 3 saves?
4.
4 saves.
Ooh, we got one.
I'll spend a CP
Come on, reroll.
to keep that 1 alive.
Okay, 3+. Ha! Does he fight?
5+ will regain that stratagem. It's a new turn.
Always glad to see how Blaster's brought
And the
down.
one before, actually, I forgot. No, so I do spend that CP. I'm down 6.
Try and do a banner attack back.
4+ I get to activate. Yes. He'll get to fight, which he hits, which he doesn't wound.
So how many... Oh dear. How many Marines have I killed so far?
2.
2? I've lost about 200 models. God. We'll press on the knob up here with the big chopper. Quadruple 6 would be nice. We do get a double 6, actually. So you do get 5 hits. 2's to wound. Yeah, I'm going to command reroll this. Ha! 5 saves at -2 in total. Come on. Hwah!
2 damage a time.
Yes!
Flip me.
What knob? They're all fighting back.
They all hit as well.
Oh no, they're going to try and bring him down.
One
No,
win.
just 1 win. We survive. Haha. Okay, 1 win taken. Excellent work from that single knob. Well done. I would say he would have been very annoyed because all of his boys were slain with deadly Overwatch. He's gone in single-handedly and brought down 4 of those. Excellent hit from him. Well done. Okay, as the big mech in Mega Armor that's gone in across there against the tank. 4 attacks for Warg. Hitting on 4s though. 6s would be great. 2 hits come through. 3's to win. 1 win comes through.
Strength.
Oh no, he's going to be he's strength 5 times 2.
Times 2.
Yeah, and then +2, so strength 12.
Save.
-3, so -2, 5 up.
5 up. Nope.
2 damage.
Down to 4.
And then we'll do the Burner Boy. Burner Boy with his attacks. 1 win comes through. 1 normal save of 3+ on the tank. It's going to survive here. It's going to be fine. Just 1 more save to make. Passed. Okay. Going to spend 2 CP to go 5s to pop extra hits coming through with these. This is the boys making their attacks on the Warg. 4 attacks each with big choppers. So looking for 3s.
I'm going to do the Gravis stratagem to counter that.
Go ahead.
I'm going to double check though which phase that is.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at this. This is insane. 9 extra hits coming through from these. They've gone into a frenzy here. So it is an important combat. There is an objective in the middle there. So the Orcs clambering across to try and clear those Marines and hold on to that objective if they can. Objective across is to remind you where they are. There's one here, which the Orcs have now captured. There's one on top of the tower, which is empty at the moment. Guilliman's left his position. Orcs hold that one, just that knob there, actually, the Defiant knob that brought down those 4 Marines as a troops option, so we actually have that. So objective-wise, Orcs not doing too bad, actually. Yeah, a couple of things. Big Chopper's only +2, so strength 7, 8 for Goths, 9 for the Warg, so still at 3s to wound. That's the number of hits that come through with the bonus, though, so it's good rolling. We'll now try and wound you on 3s then. James's stratagem wouldn't help, it's only for damage 1 weapons.
Few ones.
So, yeah, there is. AP -1, so ignored. So it's all down to... Yes, it's all down to your rolling here, James. No pressure. Those have failed. 14 saves of 3+. Average roll is going to lose a couple of models. A bad roll. It could be big enough trouble. Depends what James rolls. Looking for 3s. And it looks solid enough. 1 dead model.
1 dead model.
2 wounds and another. Oh boy, they're tough. Gravis. So yeah, all equipped to big choppers across. It's like a cheap, it's a 105 point unit. Give them all big choppers, damage 2, pretty good. Weird boy next, 3 attacks +1 for the Warg. Nice, weirdo, well done.
-1 to hit, no?
The weird boy's staff. No, it's a weird boy's staff we're using. So he's strength. Sorry, looking at the wrong profile. He's strength 5 +3. He's strength 8. Goth's 9, 10. So he's on 2s to wound. Good for him. 4 have made it through. -1 ignored. So 4 saves of 3+. Each one's D3. One's made it through, so that's going to kill that model that's got the wounds already. So he can go. Good for you, weird boy.
CP to save him?
You can do. I've still got the pain boy to fight. So he's 5 attacks. 6s would be fantastic. 4s to hit. A bonus hit comes through. 2s to wound. His strength 5 times 2. Then +2 on top of that. 2 wounds come through for him. These are at -3. So 2 saves at -2. 5 pluses. Got to pass at least 1. No. So it's going to chop another model down. Another one gone.
You're going to die?
Yeah.
But who are you going to attack?
I'm going to attack the banner and pretend we didn't see Guilliman. The flaming sword about to take the head off the knob here. So we're going to go for...
That's not only a flame sword, that's the Emperor's sword.
Sword, yeah, okay. It built,
Given by the Emperor.
Built to slay the enemies of the Imperium. 3s. He's scared. Come on, 3s to wound. Just get the 1 wound. Got it. Right.
AP minus.
-1 ignored. 1 save of 3+ to keep the banner alive.
Reroll on standby.
Surely it will be done. Patronic, too late. God, Defiance. Okay, that's the end of that knob. At least he had a chance. Right, boys across here. Full squad this time. Not interrupted. So this is 20 attacks. I didn't +1 for the... No. Knob's going to be a bit different. I think. We'll do them separately. I'm trying to pick up all the dice. So we're going to do 10 attacks. Sorry. We're going to do 5 of the models here. Yeah. It's 20 attacks. No war bosses around to help out, so 3s. But I can see 5 6s, so I'll add those in as bonuses. 3s to wound. Come on, lads, come on. Overwhelm them. 6 saves.
3+.
10 saves. 15 saves. 18 saves of 3+.
18 saves.
Ripper, come on.
Right, let's do 9 at a time. Actually, tell you what, do them all.
18 saves, come on. And that's just 5 of the models fighting. We've still got more to come. Come on, lads, come on.
Oh, blast. I forgot to heroically intervene with him.
Captain Akaran, go ahead, do it.
He's going to do it.
Never too late to intervene. Oh, I'm still going to fight against those Marines. 1s and 2s, 1s and 2s, 1s and 2s. I can see a lot. 1 dead Marine, 2 dead Marines, 3 dead Marines, 4 dead Marines.
4. Killed. No. Jonathan Ray's.
No, it's Ryan Woolley.
Ryan Willie, yeah.
Died. clobbered to death by a big
no!
chopper.
YouTube member and patron.
And one of the orcs says he tweaks his axe in his helmet and says, and it twitches. He's like, still alive. That's 5 of them done. We'll do the. I've declared it all into here. We'll do the knob, who's actually got a power claw. We'll do him. 6s. Come on, 4s. 2 come through. 2's to end on this one. Yeah, 2 make it through. 2 5+. This will kill the sergeant here, who's unnamed. Dead. Bit of pride there for the Orcs. Good fighting, lads. And we just have to turn to face Captain Ekaran. So we're killing Marines now, boys. Good for you.
And I'm about to kill some Orcs.
Yeah. Any other charges? Yes, the Gorkanaut. Right, he gets the Warg, so we'll fight thusly. Split our attacks 3 and 3. So 3 into here. 3s. Ha! 2s. Oh, 2. 2. Right, what's our minus?
Ridiculous.
Yes, it should be pretty good. Minus 4. 12 damage.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next one, across the other side.
Detonate. No, it doesn't.
Come on. Okay, bonus hit at least. And then we're looking for 2s. Oh, God.
Did you use your CP reroll this phase? I think you did. You did.
Where?
With
Something. I think there was something. I'm sure some people know and will know, but I think I did. So I have to leave it. Okay, so...
do you know what? Use it. I don't care. Because it'll make you burn a CP. It's good. I don't care. It's a defence turret. There's no humans involved.
Be it on thine own head, brother. Got him. Right, okay. Does it blow up?
You're down to 3.
3?
Because I want to do mortal wounds back. Which I don't.
All right, we smashed through the centre. Double turret taken down. Yeah. I like that. I do like the Gorkanaut. I'm seriously considering trying to bring him back. That's Daniel Cunningham chopping his way through defensive turrets here. That's one level. Smashed his way through to the second. I'd love to shoulder barge, knock over, and then sit on the statue. So look at that. I mean, what a unit for breaching through defences. Through he goes, smashing his way through the defensive turrets. Good for you, Gorkanaut. That's Ripper's Little Helper is his nickname, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay. So,
ongoing melee.
Right, so now James picks an ongoing melee, which will be...
The Redemptor.
The Redemptor Dreadnought. So how is he going to direct his... You dare direct your attacks into the Ripper.
No. I'm going to go into the...
You're going into the Meganobs. Ooh, okay.
I want this to be a personal affair.
Okay, go.
3s.
Go plus a 5.
All hit. Strength 14.
Oh, 2's to win.
All wounded. Even -3.
-3.
Each does 3 plus D3 damage a pop.
Need a miracle. Carl Roden. He's a Tyranids player. How many? 4?
4.
Wipe out. Take him off.
They're gone.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ripper's now alone. He's only himself to blame. So, lesson learnt here. Ripper's ego could be his downfall here by taking out... What a twist. By taking out the war boss. Because I could have charged and taken that Dreadnought out, but I've lost my bodyguard. Thanks to Ripper's ego wanting to take Grog down. They could have worked together, but Orcs just struggle with those kind of alliances here when egos get in the way.
Time to kill.
But James is Space Marines, and
Guilliman.
they do not suffer from the same problem. They have no egos.
All hit.
What hit?
Emperor's Sword.
All right, he's barbecuing one of the Orcs here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, about 12 wounds come through against him. Oh dear, so cut up into little pieces.
2d3 mortal wounds on top as well.
Oh, yeah, take him off, James. It's gone. All right.
And guess where he's going to advance? Towards the nearest enemy unit.
Well, you can head towards Ripper if that's the direction he wants to go.
Yeah, I'm going to go over here.
If you kill my war boss, our pincer attack's pretty much over. Oh boy. Oh, I think
because he's got an 8-inch move on low level.
Our most successful element of this game for the Orcs has actually been this frontal assault. It's been pretty brutal and effective from them, but the pincer attack's been... What's this? Sergeant.
Sergeant.
To take out the heroic knob on the objective.
3 attack base. Astartes. 3s. Rerolls.
For Guilliman.
Yep. And 5s. Reroll 1s because of the Primarch. 1 wound on the knob.
Fouled. Wound taken. Sorry, pass. Orcs 5+ invulnerable save.
Oh, yes.
On the bark. Passed. Okay.
Oh, did you have an invuln save for over here?
For who?
Because of the war.
Yeah, I was rolling 5s anyway,
you're
so it made no difference. Okay. No, it's okay. Alright, so I think...
Over here?
Oh, we alternate now?
Yeah.
So I could do over here. It doesn't really make a difference. James can carry on.
9 attacks.
Okay, 3 casualties caused against the boys across there, failing our invuln saves. Next, Captain Akaran using his sword.
Yes, I need to know how many attacks he's got.
So James is checking the rules here for the latest rules of Gravis Captains. So for this game, if you see the scenario that we've done, so usually you've got like a scenario here where the orcs are attacking, blah, 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 and they're pushing up the board and so on and so on. But we want to do something different. So we've written this scenario where you've got a double pincer attack taking place. And what happens is it opens the board right up. So it means that there's action all across the table. We've got melees at the far end of the board, the middle of the board. We've got different style of attack going on across here. So you get a nice spread of play. And if you're playing a game like this with a bunch of friends, 4 to 6 players, this game would be brilliant. You could really work your way through the game quite quick. This is just James and I playing this particular game, and we're rolling through it quite comfortably. There's not too much stress going on. For 10,000 points of stuff on the board in total, not too bad at all. But if you had, you'd have an orc player here, an orc player on the flank, orc player on the other flank, a defensive Space Marine player, and then your relief force, to split that into 2. One flank here and one flank there, 6-player game. Be absolutely fantastic. The game would roll on pretty quick. You can all sort of roll up your melees and shooting, and the game would move on quite quickly. But just a scenario like this with some twists and turns, and someone can write the narrative behind it. You just sort of follow the story along as well as playing the game. It just creates a nice narrative and a story, hopefully, to remember. It's not gone quite as I'd planned. I was expecting the orcs, honestly, to be a lot more devastating, but not much to be left on turn 1. And then for a desperate attempt to try and rescue an isolated Guilliman. But instead, Ultramarines have stood defiant here.
As they do.
I've talked about egos. I think it's the Space Marines whose ego will inflate even more in this game. But what can you do against such cold-hearted efficiency, especially with shooting here from the Marines? But James, ready to attack now?
Yes. So I have a base of 5 attacks for the Gravis Captain, Captain Akaran. Get +1 for being an Adeptus Astartes, and I'll use the Power Sword to make an additional 2 attacks.
What? I know, I can see it. Right, it's fair enough. That's the updated
And he'll
rules.
be hitting on 2.
I run one of those captains for my Red Scorpions, so I'm happy enough to hear of the improved
2s.
statistics. 2s.
So we have 7 hits. At Strength +1 because it's a Power Sword. So it's forced to wound.
Yeah.
So that there is 4.
5 up invuln saves. We block 2.
2 damage a time. Mastercrafted.
2 boys gone. Picked up 3. 2 boys slain. Right, 1 save on a knob just here. James's attack's coming through. 6! Ha! Right, well done to the knob squad. They've done very, very well. Resolved this combat across here as well. Orcs, I have to say, they've enjoyed the chopping going on across here. Breaking up and smashing up this defence. That's the kind of stuff the Orcs like. Killer Cans have finished this one off, so we've now destroyed 4 out of 5 of these. 2 out of... No. I was going to say 2 out of 4. Could be more. With Zog just going to drive past with his angle grinder and just destroy that if he can. Okay, so 5 attacks +1. 3s. 2s. +1 to hit rolls. Yeah, so 2s. Raise to wound. Whoa, who's the boss? And -3. 4 saves of 6+.
And damage?
Damage of 2. Destroyed. Does it blow up?
Please blow up.
This is Ben Shaw fighting away here. Okay, so target destroyed quite nicely. Another one gone. We virtually wrecked this front line defence. I had Orcs, not too bad. Mostly it's been melee. He's smashed his way through those. They've done those in across there. He's finished off that one. So melee, again, as opposed to shooting, melee is the strength for the Orcs. For sure. So it's been a good attack. A grinding process across here, but pretty efficient from them. They've done well. This has been a success for the Orcs across here. but questionable as to the rest of the assault. So we reckon that marks the end of the turn. We're going to roll up morale here across the board, give you an idea on the situation, then get ready to roll on to turn 2 for the Ultramarines. All right, morale resolved across the board. Rolled rolled 2 for those. Rolled a 1 for the knob and a 1 for the other squad. So passing morale, it's probably too little too late, but passing morale across there. That is the end of the turn here for the Orks. They have started to kill stuff for sure. James unleashed a deadly turn 1. He could be about to unleash a deadly turn 2. There's more reserves to arrive. There's 2 fully loaded out Stormraven gunships armed to the teeth with deadly stuff here. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Ultramarines. Their vengeance will be swift and deadly. All right, so turn 2 for the Ultramarines. They have their all where they can disengage from close combat and shoot at -1.
Yeah, the only one I did.
These guys.
No, it was.
Right,
Back and re-engage, it's called.
Right, yes. So James played a strategy on the Dreadnought to fall back. He'll be able to shoot and charge. Across here, it's a fallback move just to shoot with these. Where have these come from? Oh, they disembarked from that? Combat squad.
Combat squads.
Okay, you'll see the other squad in just a moment. Round here, Predators on the move. They'll just continue to roll forwards, lay down their firepower. This is an ideal fire position from them. Not too much of a threat. An open field of fire for them to lay down their firepower.
Hunting country.
Tank hunting country for these. Okay. And I guess in Apocalypse,
Kronos doing the way, spearhead, brilliant.
It is. Look at him pointing. Look at him. Look at him pointing
He's
across
actually
the
pointing
open
at a
ground.
target.
What target? Trucks.
Trucks, probably. Just neutralise them.
There's not much else to speak on, but it's quite a view here. 3 Predator Annihilators looking particularly good on the battlefield. And the other thing about Apocalypse is the largest open spaces. It does suit vehicles like this with their long range firepower. Across here, Guilliman has shifted across. He is going to take on the Gutrippa.
Yeah, he went
James.
on the low level, so
it's fine. Across he goes. Then Stormraven gunship shifted across to lay down some firepower, but not disembarking with the Terminators inside. Captain's gone back to where he was to direct firepower here, and James will try and deal with those boys in shooting and potentially close combat. This is the Ork Assault coming across defensive position across here, maintaining the thin blue line. On top, Captain Akaran in command, backing out a close combat across here against what's left of this Ork Assault, but not much left at all. Again, Stormraven gunship moving across, but not disembarking with its contents. There's the Dreadnought just rounding the corner. Redemptor Dreadnought across there. That's the second combat squad, ambushing the big mech in Mega Armor. Just backing out a close combat again with this. 3 Vindicators, very, very dangerous here for flushing out Orks as well. So all units on the board. James obviously still has some units inside there. Stormraven gunship transportation units. That is movement done. But Warboss and Guilliman do meet on the battlefield at this stage. We'll go on to shooting phase for the Ultramarines on turn 2 next. Right, Guilliman's going to fire at the jet.
Yep. -1.
3s.
Rerolling.
Oh, I see.
Or hit.
He couldn't bring it down.
Force to wound.
No. Okay, minus.
Strength 6, toughness 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, force to wound. That's AP minus 2 because of tactical doctrine.
Okay, how many? 4?
Yep.
6s? Nope.
8 damage.
Ramshackle junk. 4 damage.
4 damage.
Dropping down to 7. I'm going to drop a bomb in his head again. Alright, Predator Annihilator. Regular Predator Annihilator. This one here to take on this truck that's on the objective across here. James will go Patronic on this one.
Yes. Any other Imperial players?
No, there's plenty. Marcus, Anthony.
Yes. I'll use his dice.
Okay.
I'm going to use the high-yielded las cannon.
Oh, this is proper tank hunting going on here.
Missed.
Oh, 2 2s.
And
Sponsons.
2 hits.
3s.
2 boons. AP minus
Can't stop
3.
it. 2d6 damage.
6 damage.
Oof. 2 wounds left on the truck.
Kronos.
Yes, that is this guy here.
Yep. High yield las cannon. Both hit.
Same target, I take it.
3s. Failed.
Oh. 2 sponsons.
2 sponsons. 2
2s.
hits.
They're taking the time, these predators.
1 wound.
Holiday, go straight through. D6 damage, just don't roll them.
3.
Got it. Target destroyed. That's kicked me off
blow up?
the... We're on the objective for a little while. Doesn't blow up. Target destroyed, being hunted here by predators. It's not a good situation to be in.
Predator into that one.
Yes, fair enough. Here it comes.
Crossfire. High yield las cannon. 2 hits.
This is a mopping up action here from the Ultramarines.
2 wounds.
Go straight through the armor, nothing I can do. Is this high yield?
3. Yep. So that's 9 damage.
Oh.
Sorry. Yes. Oh, no. 8 plus 3. It's dead.
Yep.
Wow.
Don't blow up.
Gone.
Oh, boy.
Evil.
Yeah, no, there. This is good.
Yeah,
3 of them.
no.
It's Kronos as well. Just absolutely fantastic. And just left to roam on a flank here, eliminating targets. Good shooting from the predators. Good to see them in action. Good to see them doing well.
Vindicators.
Oh no.
Blow them up.
Oh no.
I can do Scott Costello.
Just as the knobs clamber up on top here, they're met by a barrage.
How many knobs are there?
There's 5.
Okay.
You're going to kill him.
So
D6.
D3 plus 3, so that's the full 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. This is Scott Costello.
Yep.
All but 1. Strength 10.
2s to kill. What's the damage?
All wounded. It's D6 damage each.
Okay, that's dead. Next one. Just one D6 at a
dice
time.
is gone. So first one is dead. Next one is a 5. Next one is a 1, and it will kill the other.
Okay, 1 left.
And
Storm
then
Bolter to finish him off.
Stormbolt to finish him off. Yep.
Doubt it, but you never know.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
Oh no.
And it's rapid fire, so you can
Minus 1, got it. Dead.
Yeah, dead.
Tough.
Scott Costello! For the Emperor! Hoorah!
That's crazy. Yeah. Just putting 3 back. Sorry, Scott. Just rolled a string of 5 pluses. Invon saves it.
Oh, well, he's got his friend next to him.
Yeah, his friend can go again. So
D3, so it's 4 shots.
Got that 5 plus Invon save really was needed for the Orks.
That's 3 hits.
Difference.
2s. 2 wounds, AP minus 4.
Yeah, 5 plus invulnerable saves. Blocked 1.
D6 damage.
1.
Another 1, yep. And Stormbolter. 1 hit.
No wound. Okay, the next one.
Vindicator number 3 is the full house. 4 hits. 2s. 3 wounds, AP minus 4.
First one. Nope.
D6.
No, don't need to roll.
Don't need to roll, okay.
Next one. Fouled, D6.
4.
Last one. No.
D6. 5.
Finally got them. Okay. Target destroyed. Well done. So Vindicators had to combine in the end, but they did destroy the target, so good shooting.
Rapid fire.
Yeah, now the weird boy is going to be targeted here. 10 shots.
Solid shot grenade launcher.
Okay.
Hits. Strength 6.
3s.
Doesn't wound.
Okay, and then 8 shots.
8 shots rapid firing.
Yeah, crack grenade from the sergeant, actually.
Hit.
Raise to wound.
That doesn't wound. And then
Okay.
6 shots.
Looking for 3s. 4, sorry.
No, 3s. They just fresh squad.
Oh, sorry, yes. Disembark, you don't fall back. Got it.
Yeah. 1 wound. AP minus 2.
5 up. Nope. Wound taken on the weird boy. Okay, my character's now isolated.
Now the auto bolters into the
Assault bolters.
assault bolters into
The weird boy.
Weird boy.
To take that wound away, just roll a 6 for feel no pain.
These at minus 1.
Yeah, these are at -1, so for
Hit because they pulled out of combat.
this one. So this is the firepower coming in. It's from
Jump
these.
5.
Yeah, going up against the weird boy.
That's pretty good actually.
Uh-oh.
That's 6 wounds at AP minus 2. But you got the 1.
5 ups. Oh,
He's been shot to
and
pieces.
it's gone. Weird boy. Removed from play. Good shooting. Apologies. Feel no pain. 6. Yeah, do you know what? There's half a chance that he's a 5 wound model. Yeah, he's alive. Thanks to Feel No Pain. Right, so we're pressing on with shooting here. There's a fair bit's been done. All 20 systems, what's left of them. Across here, 1 wound caused, almost destroying one of the killer cans. Across here, caused no damage with this. No hits coming through from this one. The 2 automated systems, the anti-aircraft guns, inflicting a couple of wounds on the flyer. Plus, James just caused a wound from something else.
That was the Icarus rocket pod on the top of the
Oh, from the Dreadnought, right, okay, yeah. So dropping down to just 4 wounds left on that flyer, so it's taken a battering for sure. James killed the knob, the heroic knob, didn't last too long, he's gone.
That was from Stormbolter fire from him. The Hellblasters failed to do any damage.
Right, okay, so
The
there's firepower
toughness
from them.
of the-
All of this firepower, Sergeant, Lieutenant, sorry, Captain, Lieutenant, and all the Marines firing across here reduced to 5
You can shoot.
of the Orc boys down. Yeah, so that's all their firepower. It's directed across this direction just to reduce the Orc boys down. Just 2 boys and the knob left. Still got Storm Raven gunships to fire, main gun to fire on the Dreadnought as well. Yeah, another bit of firepower across here. The Big Mac and Mega Armor was destroyed. That firepower came from the Repulsor. Las Cannons took him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's been removed from play. So it's not much. A couple of characters left in this sector. That's it for the Orcs. And across here, they've been thinned out rapidly as well. No, that's just been an explosion. Just around here. So who finished it off?
D3 on him.
Yeah. This is the trucks just blown up. James stripped wounds away from that very quickly. D3. 3 mortal wounds on here.
Back up to 8.
The other knob sergeant's the other boy's knob gone. D3 on here. I had a wound and put a skull on that one.
And
Skull on there for them. There was a model removed and a wound on another. Who's gone?
CJ Velasco.
Oh, the banner was in range as well.
Banner.
Yeah, and he has to go. All right, so target destroyed there as well, and the truck can go. What caused that? The main damage. That was the Redemptor Dreadnought main gun, plasma incinerator.
Yeah, it caused 9 damage and then the heavy flame cooked the crew.
Brutal stuff here.
No mercy. With
It is no mercy. Orcs have been truly beaten back. Okay, so still more firepower to come. So Max Sealed Knuckles firepower from the Storm Raven gunship already resolved some. It's managed to hose down the twin assault cannon, took out the Pain Boy, and then Hurricane Bolters finished off as innards the Weird Boy as well. So total clearance across here. This objective's been well and truly secured.
Yeah.
So the 2 missiles are going to go across against the guns.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now. Just get the-
Multi-melter's going to go across here to try and take on the flyer. So devastating stuff.
So
2
rockets.
missile shots. This is
Hits.
Max Sealed Knuckles here. Double hit. Seeking to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound comes through. Minus.
3.
Can't stop it.
3 damage.
Dead. Grot gun gone. Their crew scatter and hide. They'll go and play hide and seek amongst the tank traps. There you go. That's the end of those. Target destroyed. Okay. Next bit of firepower will be multi-melter shots. 4 dice. Needing 4s for hard to hit. Chance to bring this thing down. No, 2, 2, 1. Missed. Nicholas Lucas, the next Imperial player from Patreon, to fire the second Storm Raven gunship. Firepower has been declared. 2 rocket shots. Here they come. 3s. One hit down here, trying to pick off this gun. Just 2 wounds left. There's the wound. Nothing I can do. Straight 3 damage. Gun picked off, and the crew again will scatter. That's the end of that. Okay, next. Here is, this is Nicholas Lucas continuing to fire. This is 2 multi-melter hits. 3s to wound. 1
CP
comes
reroll.
through. Here comes the CP reroll.
No.
1 comes through.
5 CP left. And
Nothing I can do about it. Yep. D6 damage.
Yep.
4+ will do.
Yes!
5. Target destroyed. Do we crash and burn? No. It would have been a bit awkward because it would have been on top of Guilliman. Okay, fly comes crashing down now. Ouch. God, this is horrific stuff.
Right.
There is nothing left here, James. This sector is being cleared. In fact, my aim... Hold on a second. Where's the orcs? Is there anyone... There's nothing.
They're all dead.
They're all dead apart from one. Gutrippa now is alone. Hang on. No, this is worse than that.
You had your lesson, all right? You came on a planet and you suffer the consequences.
In this,
the Green War is no more.
In this sector behind your lines is three orc boys.
Which are about to die.
Yeah, and then the Ripper. That's it. Everything else has been eliminated here. This is devastating stuff. James about to fire something else. I'll go around the other side. I'm just looking for any kind of orc
Twin
support.
assault cannon down there.
No, he's firing at the bikers. -1 to hit rolls.
In 3s.
Say, Storm Raven gunship support has been excellent.
It has actually been very, very good.
I had said to James to fly them over here to try and take on the guns, but he has been chipping them away with those range 72 missiles, which have been doing a good job.
And AP -1.
Yeah. Go 5 ups. Block 1, that's going to kill 2, exactly, 3 wounds a time. And takes him off.
Okay.
We'll roll those 2 wounds across there.
Rinse and repeat. And do this times 2. Actually, long range, so 12 shots. And 5's a wound. And this is AP -1 because of tactical doctrine.
This is against the bikers?
Yeah.
Yeah, block 3. Okay, it's 2 more wounds, that'll kill him. Really stripping this block away now. My V formation has been wrecked. Yes, there's one bit of firepower left. It was the Marines inside that bunker across there. They fired into the bikers, pillbox, yeah. But no further wounds coming through. That shooting phase is finished. It's been deadly here. Orc damage is heavy. Look at my stuff all piled up. It's a scrap heap of destruction here. We'll go on to charges next. All right, yeah, cross here. Charge has gone ahead. Lieutenant's gone in, along with the Primaris Marines. And then here, Guilliman against the Ripper. So we'll get to see this combat take place between these two.
I get 7 attacks.
I'm just going to roll straight into this.
I'm going to use... Do you know what? I'm going to split the attacks. I'm going to do...
Chris Heim, Imperial Space Marine and Sisters of Battle player. No Xenos corruption. Pure Imperial, James. I'm sure one of your buddies in arms here to take down the Ripper.
3 attacks with the Hand of Dominion.
Right.
And then I'm going to do 4 attacks with the Emperor's Sword. So I'm going to do the Hand of Dominion first.
Oh, he's going to use 2 weapons.
Why not?
So, Hand of Dominion against...
no minus to hit.
This is Lucas Brown, Phoenix Lord here, in
And
command
this
of the
is
Ripper.
Winston Adkins.
Oh.
All hit.
The Hand of Dominion?
Yep, there's no minuses.
Is it not?
Nope. It's a Primarch's weapon.
Oh, please.
Strength times 2.
Well, Ripper got his wish, but it's not on his terms.
All wounded.
Aye, 5+ invulnerable save. I need help. Ah, there's 3 left. Drew Gums, Longbow BB, and Luke Schwingel. Drew Gums. Longbow BB. And Luke Schwingel. Yeah, and all 3 are Imperial players. So it's not blocked any.
12 damage.
Command, re-roll.
Because it's damage 4. At
Damage 4. Now, even if I pass one of those, I'm gone.
And you had the Emperor's Sword with 4 additional attacks on top. What would that have done?
Yeah, I need to know, don't we? Go ahead. It's the end of the Ripper. Yeah.
Rerollable.
Yep.
All hit.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 8.
3's to wound.
Reroll 1s to wound because he's a Primarch. That is AP -4.
Invuln saves. Blocked
9
one.
damage.
Another 9 damage. Whew, it's about 20 odd wounds coming through there against the Ripper. So he's well and truly taken out. That is the end of him. Well done to Guilliman. It's all over. Don't touch. Get off. Nope. I'll consult the book. There's something in here. There's something.
Oh, you want to fight back, do you?
But I'd love to fight back if I can. Orcs, yeah. No, that is a fact. That is a fact of truth. Orcs is never beaten. 2 CP. Deduct 2, please. I've got 5 left.
You've got 1 left.
Use this stratagem. James is, he's saying I've only got 1. I've definitely got 5. So, fight phase. Orcs, character model in your army has already been... has not been selected to fight. It's destroyed. You can move model. Before you move it for play, you get to fight.
Good. Right.
Right. So, fight.
You've got 9 wounds to get through with a 3-up invuln. Plus, I could get back up.
What? We came here today to bring down Guilliman. This is our chance to do it for the Ripper, for the record. 2s. Come on. We'll put those to the side, despite James's laughter. We'll go for an extra bonus hit.
Okay, you got that at least. Strength.
Strength 12.
Toughness 6.
2's to wound. Command reroll. May as well. Alrighty. 3 make it 3. Invuln
3-up
saves.
invuln.
3 plus invulnerable save.
All of them.
Yeah. Right. Start again.
Start again.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's brutal.
But
Cunning. Oh. Hope is fading. Wall of trait. You get to the... If James makes those saves, it all goes into a pile and I get to fight again. So it's part of the wall of trait. It's really good. I'm trying to wound you on 2s. Come on. Yes, right. One final chance here. James needs to really roll below average. There's 4 invuln saves. This is the final chance to bring Guilliman down.
He takes 1 wound, but I'll spend a CP.
Pete's command reroll. Oh, what defiance. We failed to kill him. We had a chance, a pretty good chance, actually. Not too bad. And the result is 4 blocked. Not a scratch. On the Guilliman.
Yeah.
Well done. Oh. And now you can touch him with your imperial pinkies and remove him from play. He's gone. Oh, we had a chance. Oh dear.
Consolidate.
What way? Towards the ammo run. Oh dear. It's all over. Our pincer attack is no more. Orc infighting and just not tough enough to deal with the Ultramarines counterattack has resulted in our pincer attack coming to a dismal end here. It's a failure for the Orcs. James is going to burn 2 CP for me here. I'm going to interrupt play. So we'll go for 4 attacks with the knob. Come on, 6s are great. Okay. -1. 2's to wound. The lieutenant. Yeah, 2 come through. -2 in total. So 2 4-ups. 5-ups, sorry. No, 4 damage. He's a 5 wound model, I believe. Primaris lieutenant.
Yes, he's got 1.
Alright, so he's got 1 wound left. James lieutenant now will swing with his power sword.
5 attacks, I think.
I think he's got more. I think he's 4 attacks base +1.
Yeah, I'll double check.
Yep, so here come the attacks.
All hit.
Okay.
+1 strength. Strength 5, because power sword. Yep.
2.
2. That's AP -4.
That'll slay boys. You've got to get to get to the knob, you've got to get past the others. So that's them 2. We're just doing 1 saves, yep. Yep, pass 1.
Now the intercessors.
Yeah, regular intercessors here. No sergeant, so it's going to be 15 attacks with them. Should be enough to repulse the boys. This is the very last of the Orc incursion into Space Marine deployment zone here.
We have a message for the Orcs.
It's been...
Get off our planet.
Yes. been a resolute
Reroll
defense
ones.
here from the Space Marines
The
for
core
sure in
units.
this battle. Orks had a chance though. The pincer manoeuvre was it had the potential, it really did, but James has
Reroll ones.
counterpunched well here. Not many.
So
Two.
2.
Not blocked. So he's gone. And then a wound on the knob. Who survives? We do have one knob left, but morale may well prove his downfall. And you can't blame him, really, considering the situation on the board. All right, so turn comes to an end. In fact, I'll do morale cross here. May as well, just to see what we get. 3 plus the 5-6 casualties, so he's gone. So that is the end of the Orc resistance across there. There's no other morale, really, because there's nothing left. So we think the game is over. It's been devastating here for the Ultramarines. It's been good to see them in action. 5,000 points of them with Guilliman. They have withstood the Orcs in style. They really have done well. At the front here, the Orcs were smashing their way through pretty good. It was enjoyable for them breaking their way through these defences, crunching and smashing as they go. Great to see the Gorgonaut in action. The double pincer move, I thought it would have been good. It broke through on 2 flanks. Initial firepower was poor. Then the Ultramarine response was deadly for 2 turns in a row, and it's entirely obliterated the Orc assault. Orc infighting didn't help either. The 2 war bosses settling scores and
You could have
egos.
done so much damage. Because of your bickering,
Yep,
it took to our advantage.
certainly did. But that was all part of the narrative and the scenario. You can imagine it happening with the Orcs, just this pecking order.
It's kind of like the scene with Batman, where they try to raid the bank, and then every robber gets shot, another shot, and then a shot, and then the last one's the Joker.
Right, okay.
It's kind of like that.
So there are similarities out there in other realms. Okay, so there's one last thing to do. This is just a little bit of narrative here. Just a bit of defiance against the Guilliman. The Orcs sending in a final defiant. Comiskey can here is going to go in against the Guilliman. Okay, so that's Chris Comiskey on Ripper's helper here. So we'll just let this happen. We'll let this take place. So, because everything else is pretty much irrelevant. The battle's over. One final gesture from the Orcs. A chance to put some damage in against the Ripper. I've got 2 CP left, which I will use for something around here. Ramming speed. So I'm going to do a 3d6 charge and a 2 plus d3 mortal wounds with the Comiskey Death Dread. Go on then if you have to.
Regain that, I do.
It's going to Overwatch.
Yeah, well, you're going to do D3 mortal wounds on me.
He's a bit scared.
No, I'm not. I know no fear. Rerollable. 2 hits so far.
We're just going to try and nip the Guilliman, scratch him.
3 hits. 2 wounds. Rerollable. 2 wounds. AP minus 2.
Foul both.
2 damage.
2 damage. That's all right. We'll take that.
Ramshackle.
Yes, it drops down to... It's just 2 damage, yeah. Okay, so we'll try and do our charge. 3d6.
It's in.
16-inch charge.
Hit first.
2 plus for d3. Come on. Yeah. Failed.
You failed.
Yes. Oh, man. In he goes.
In he goes. Okay. Right.
Yeah, Guilliman to face. What a way to finish. Here it is. This is the combat here. Death Dread against Guilliman. We'll get this resolved. This is the final fight of the day just to round this battle off. It's like, oi, Guilliman, what have you done with my boss? Guilliman replies, Guilliman replies back, always 2 there are, a master and an apprentice, and I have slain them both. Both are dead. He didn't kill both, actually. Orcs killed one of their own. Or knocked him out. 3 attacks base. The Warg continues with the extra attack. And then Dreadclaws. 3 extra attacks coming through, I believe. Dreadclaw, you get an extra attack with the weapon. You get 2 Dreadclaws. And you can take another 2, so get another 1 on top of that. A heap of 6s would be amazing. Yeah, man. Okay, and an extra hit comes through. Goths. Toughness?
6.
Toughness 6. Strength 5. Times 2. Strength 10. 11. 12. Goths on the charge. Strength for 11 or strength for 12. 2's to win. Always a double 1. So, surely you'll survive, James. 4 invulnerable saves of 3 plus. Failed 2.
I will spend a CP to reroll one of those saves.
Passed, all right.
So damage.
3.
So he's down to 6 wounds.
Okay, so we put some marks on him. And then,
I'm
of
gonna
course,
put some marks on you.
yeah, well, of course, we'll let James fight back here to see if he can destroy the Death Dread. The last ditch attempt from the Orcs to try and take out the Primarch.
Hand of Dominion. Why not?
Go for it.
So I'm going to do 4 attacks for the Hand of Dominion. 2s. Rerolling. All hit. Strength 12. Toughness
7.
3s. All wounded. AP -3.
Right. 6s. Nope.
That is 16 damage.
What strength? What strength for you? Ramshackle.
I am strength 12.
Oh, okay. Did. And
I
then...
would have had the Emperor's Sword on top as well. Just to finish.
God dear, Primarch, do we blow up? No. Okay, that's the end of him.
Okay, you caused a mark.
Phoenix, what we did, we put a mark on him here for next time. Maybe next time, Guilliman, maybe next time. But he escapes in style, well protected by his Marines.
Excuse me, but I have a plan to recapture.
Yeah, well done. Orc attack has been blunted, halted, and stopped. Guilliman is safe. Objectives pretty much secure. Orcs leaderless now, apart from Zog across the other side, but he'll no doubt call the fallback. This assault has been a failure for the Orcs.
The first company was not needed in this battle.
Yeah, that's crazy. James's Terminators, Dreadnoughts, not used in this game. They weren't even required here. The ground forces managed to flush the Orcs out, so well done to them.
Marines are tough.
Yeah, Marines are decent enough. It's honourable mention to the Predators. Excellent hunting from them. Honourable mention to the Stormraven gunships. Talking about units of the game here, Stormraven gunship support was excellent in this battle. I'm going to give it to the Gorkanaut here. It was good fun smashing up stuff with him. Bunker busting with the huge claw of Gork, possibly Mork. That's my choice. What's yours, James? Your final choice for you?
I think the Stormravens, they did a lot of firepower, just
give it to
knocking
them.
out
Yeah,
infantry units, causing havoc on vehicles.
Yeah, agreed.
Really, really good.
That's units of the game then for both sides in this battle. So don't need to run through the final score. All the objectives will fall into Ultramarines' hands. It's going to be a sound
I would have
victory.
destroyed the Terminators on top with deep
In
strike.
absolute defiance. No, that would have told the Orcs that this is over. You need to back off. So that's the battle. That is the scenario. I hope you've enjoyed this one here. A bit of a narrative play. It's generated a nice spread of play across the board. It's given a nice theme. A few narrative twists as well, which help develop the storyline. That is the depth of 40k, as you can play games like this and really immerse yourself in the whole theme for both armies, the defiance and resolute nature of the Space Marines, and then the Orcs with their gung-ho charges and their bickering here, which has been a notable part of this battle as well. No, it was over. Despite their silly arguments across here, the battle was long lost before that. James's response was swift and deadly for sure. Do keep a lookout for more battle reports on the channel, also over on channel membership. We plan and hope to do more Apocalypse games as well, games of 40k on a much larger scale. You can join us on Patreon with the Patronic Dice and name shout-outs to help support the channel, and SSWG Wargames Club, where we're filming at the moment, and then James's Patreon as well, link for them in the video description. You can go and join the Guard, join the Ultramarines, and help support James here on the channel and over on his channel as well. Yeah, James all excited with the new and upcoming codex and models for
and tier levels.
The Astra Militarum. Okay, so that's the battle. In this particular fight, the Imperium triumphs in style against the Orcs. Orcs swear their revenge. They'll come back, perhaps bigger, better, more brutal than ever before, but they will seek their revenge for sure. Great game. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.